Hello everyone and welcome to the SystemMagic stream. We're your hosts. My name is Greg, this is Andrew, and we are here for our Wednesday evening constructed stream, continuing our foray into Modern with creativity in Modern. Now last week, without me, Andrew and Jesse played creativity in Pioneer and took that deck to a 5-0 finish, the first 5-0 league we've had on our stream. And so now we will be continuing the love for creativity, although now we'll be playing the Modern deck. Yeah, so we've got a spicy one, and of course we're playing Modern because Andrew has qualified for the Energy Championship, and there's a lot on the line there, so we're going to be playing as many Modern decks as we can to really get a feel for the format as Andrew is preparing.
Yeah, I think that's right. And okay, so the reason I'm interested in this deck, I'll talk about it a little, as I often do. There's a couple of reasons I like creativity. The first one is the stats. I love the stats, as many know.
Like the win rates.
So Karsten has released data about creativity about Modern on several occasions. In almost all of them, creativity leads.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty good evidence for me. It's not the be-all, end-all. Again, I mean, recently I've been playing a lot of Breach and winning with it, but I do think it's a significant factor in favor of creativity. Second thing I like about creativity is, small field tournaments are kind of weird. There's a lot of metagaming. So I'm pretty sure that multiple of my opponents in this tournament that I'm playing will be playing blue-white control or a variant thereof, regardless of whether it's good or bad. And I also know that when I was playing a lot of 4-color, the deck that I was the most afraid of was creativity out of the tier 1 decks.
Yeah.
And I suspect that this deck will be good against those decks for the same reasons that it was good against 4-color. So I think, as an anti-blue-white deck, I think creativity is a very logical choice, and I'm expecting a lot of blue-white. Also, I picked a creativity list here with a bunch of main deck Teferis. There's actually a lot of flexibility in creativity lists right now. Basically, everyone agrees you should play, Leyline Binding, Archon, Bolt, Spell Pierce, but the others, Fable, but the other slots are kind of all in flux. This list chooses to spend some of its flex slots on Teferi. Well, I think saying you beat Merc is a bit strong. I think Merc is fine, is accurate. It's not great, it's not awful. But yeah, so anyway, I'm pretty interested in creativity. I'm not saying it's perfect. I think it has a close, maybe slightly unfavorable Hammer matchup, and certainly Hammer's around. I think it has a close matchup against Breach. I think its Yawgmoth matchup might be a little dubious. But overall, I think it also beats the crap out of lots of random nonsense, which is never to be underestimated in Modern. There's always much random nonsense. The fundamental thing this deck does of put lots of Archons into play way ahead of schedule is really fucked up. And that's good.
Yeah. And hey, Vizos BR MTG, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. Andrew Twitter bought you here. Happy to hear that. Yeah. I wonder what % of our viewers came from Andrew Twitter.
I don't know, some at least.
Probably 90?
Yeah, and also, I would say, the reason that I'm playing... I'll get into it somewhat, but... So this list specifically, I haven't put that much time and thought into. This is heavily based off the list that friend of the stream, K-Bogs, used to win on RCQ recently. I've changed 3 cards because there were things I couldn't stomach.
Yeah.
And I don't have... The Anger Gods of Brotherhood's End, you actually might be right. Maybe Anger Gods should be Brotherhood's End. I sort of wanted an anti-Yogg card. That's the point of the Anger of the Gods. But I admit that maybe Brotherhood's End is too much better against Hammer, so you can't play Anger. I'm not really sure. That's the idea anyway. But I am pretty worried about Yogg when I play creativity usually. I found it not to be a great matchup. But anyway, that's not the point. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into the individual numbers in the list because I can't really speak to them. That's all K-Bogs, and I don't know if K-Bogs got from somewhere else. I can't explain the whole lineage of the deck. But yeah, I'll just go over really quickly the sideboard. Because it's mostly pretty obvious. There's 4 artifact discretion cards, mostly for Hammer. There's 6 anti-counterspell cards for anyone with counterspells. Also, Veil's obviously very good against Scam. There's a bunch of Leyline of the Voids, which I think have a number of applications. They're very good against Breach. They're very good against Living End. If you happen to face Yogg, I'm not sure if lanes are coming against Yogg, but it maybe is supposed to. It's unclear to me. And then there's one Iona in case anyone tries to exile your Archons, then you have a backup threat that won't get hit by their Necromentia or whatever. And then I'm currently trying an Anger of the Gods. It might be wrong. It was the 15th slot. But yeah, I wanted another card for Hammer that wasn't solely for Hammer. That was the point of it. But it might be bad. Just be aware, I played Anger of the Gods in Creativity deck list before and been happy with it. That's why I put it there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's the gist of this Creativity deck. Yeah. The number one thing that, by the way, we're going to be talking about during this stream, I suspect, is going to be fetching. Okay. Fetching is a huge pain in this deck. Because basically it's like playing 4-color, in the sense that like you have to fetch all 5 colors all the time, except that you also need to seriously think about the fact that all your lands have to be mountains, and sometimes they should be Dwarven lines.
Yeah.
So I would say one of my complaints of the deck generally is the mana base is dubious, but, well, yeah, I mean, okay, the Anger Brothers End thing again, I'm trying to have a Yogg card. It's, like, against Yogg, I feel like the difference between Anger Brothers End is that I would only side in one of them. Yeah. And also, like, Anger is insane. But it's possible it's just unreasonable for me to have any respect for Yogg. I mean, that's basically what Chad is arguing here. Yeah.
Hey, DC, welcome.
But basically, I decided to put one card in just like Yogg. I mean, I've literally played this Creativity at 2 to 3 Angers before, to be clear. But, and, you know, I don't know. I also just felt like having one sweeper would be good because, like, I don't know, people are playing a lot of this, like, what do you call it? A lot of the Prowess deck right now where sweepers are good. There's a Zoo list around where sweepers are good, etc. Yeah. There's a bunch of creature decks kind of around, not like necessarily in the tier 1, but kind of hanging out in tier 2 to 3. Well, I don't know. I have played a lot of the Yogg matchup where I would combo and die. That is, make Archons and lose. So that's my biggest complaint about the matchup. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Yeah.
And for a little bit of nonsense, happy full moon, everyone. I recently learned that today is the Gemini full moon.
Oh my god.
So it apparently exactly 20 minutes ago at 10:08 Central Time was when it was at its most full. And so I was told to make a wish at this time. But if you're feeling some moon energy in your life, it could be from that. So feel free to embrace the moon energy, and I feel like that'll be good for us in the gaming world, I think.
What cards in our deck would you say have the most moon energy?
We should be playing Green Black Wolves.
Wow, we really should have played Green Black Wolves. Big missed opportunity there.
Oh man. Let's see. I feel like this card has some good moon energy. I feel like Leyline has some good moon energy. Maybe Flusterstorm too.
It kind of looks like the
honestly, Indomitable Creativity has pretty good moon energy.
That's true.
Like, look at all that, like, lights. The one Persist has a lot of moon energy.
Look, I'm not claiming...
Wait, there is literally a moon in the art of Persist, so that's pretty good. Although, it is not a full moon, so...
Well, I mean, I basically think people play random numbers of Persists in this deck all the time, and I have no idea what's correct. No.
I'll leave it to chat to determine if I'm actually an astrology fool or if I'm trolling with my love of the moon.
DC, you should assume that every word anyone says is trolling on our stream. Like, if I say them, if Greg says them, if chat says them, if Jesse says them, that's all, it's always trolling.
But the stuff, everything I've said is true. The whole, moon at its apex, 10:08, make a wish. I was told to make a wish at 10:08 because the moon is full.
I mean, you are doing a good job of making exclusively true statements and simultaneously trolling.
My favorite type of trolling. It's kindness trolling.
Yeah, Greg loves kindness trolling. It's when he does stuff to you that is, like, clearly nice, but you're also clearly getting trolled. And it really puts you in a bind because you can't really complain because it's not mean, but you also just are being savagely trolled. So it's really nice. Also, sometimes Greg kindness trolls people and they don't get that he's trolling them. And that's also really...
For example, my friend Jean, who tells me everything she knows about the moon. I love learning about it.
Yeah, it's all kind of a long con kindness troll, as it were.
Yeah.
But,
I did ask her because apparently my aunt is into the moon. Like, if for any good Christmas present suggestions that were moon related. And she was like, yeah, my crystal store sells a full moon box. And so I might be committed to buying the full moon box for my aunt from Jean.
Okay.
But I feel like, it might be a pretty good present, so... I think my best example of kindness trolling is being incredibly invested in learning about the moon. Well, when I think it's all, a little bit of nonsense.
I could give an example. I think like when Greg aggressively overreacts to my magic results in my presence, like it's clearly nice, like in the sense that like I am being, it's like not mean for him to like be excited about my results, right? But on the other hand, like I'm clearly being trolled.
Oh my god, you're the Pro Tour champion, Andrew Ellenbogen? Wow!
See, that's a good example. I'm only concerned I had one land in it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our second hand also has one land in it.
Yeah, this hand is a lot better, though.
Well, this hand is extremely good. It just does have one land. I'm not sure we can keep... Are we on the draw? I think we're on the play, though. Yeah, we're on the play. Meteorites aren't subtle. Good to know, but that quote's still there.
Yeah.
I feel like keeping this hand in the play is maniacal.
I feel like it's probably better than a 5, but I don't know. I guess we're like an A plus B combo deck, so maybe...
Well, it's kind of an A plus A combo deck.
Yeah, Dawn, that's that Andrew! The last Pro Tour champion. Okay.
I'm a genius.
Did you mulligan?
Yeah, and our hand is great.
Okay.
Now we have 2 fetch Ren, Fables.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely took this Archon. I don't know if we took Spell Pierce or Fable. I mean, see, the thing is, like, they said the like bot said their last play deck was Calibrated Blast.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, let me tell you, it's a deck where Spell Pierce is good. So
this is game 1. Yep.
This is game 1. So I kind of want to tuck Fabled Mirror Breaker.
I think that makes sense.
Okay. I also don't think it's unreasonable in general. Like, the second Fable is, like, not necessarily that good. Although, like, it definitely could be.
Yeah.
Also, the question, are we encountering issue with the 5-color Doranmine mana base is, like, almost certainly yes. I mean, I don't think a selling point of creativity is mana base. Although, again, so the thing I'll say is, like, despite the mana base, despite the supposed consistency issues, etc., every time Carson posts data, creativity is, like, the top deck. Like, seriously, like, its numbers are so fucking good. And, like, I think... anyone who says, like, who dismisses creativity without an explanation for that is, like, kind of doing themselves a disservice. Okay, so we should find one of the triomes. So we have Mardu, we have Naya, and we have Teamer.
Yeah.
I assume we want Teamer.
Yeah.
And we follow up with, like, a Sacred Foundry or something?
Well, I guess we could get Naya and then a Steam Vents. Maybe that's better.
Oh, to, like, have all 5? Wait, you're probably right.
Wait, that's not all 5, but...
Oh, no, wait, there's no way to get all 5 because they're all mountains,
yes,
of course.
Correct.
So wait. What colors should we double up on?
Naya and Steam Vents.
That doubles up
on red.
But everything
But Ketria, Line also doubles up on red, but I'm leaving the blue on its own for leaving up Spell Pierce.
Oh,
that was kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. We can get Naya Ketria. So that's Jetmir's Garden is Naya.
Yeah.
Again, fetching is gonna be a challenge in this deck. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat.
Oh, Steam Vents lets us hold Pierce up.
Well, I mean, we're fetching on their end step. We're not holding up anything. I don't know. I don't understand that comment. I think
maybe it was what I was saying, that if we take.
Yeah, I like this though.
Yeah.
And if I had played this deck a ton, you would see me having memorized a bunch of shortcuts through this, like I have with 4-color.
Sure.
I have not played creativity enough to know the shortcuts yet, so it'll be a bit improvised.
Oh wait, I typed card Calibrated Blast, then I didn't read it.
Okay, so the Calibrated Blast deck, which again, I can't be sure our opponent's playing. In fact, that doesn't look like Calibrated Blast, which just happened.
Okay.
So it's possibly not.
Bant?
But what they're trying to do is cast Calibrated Blast, reveal a card that costs $1 million, and dome you for like 20.
Okay.
Calibrated Blast, by the way, has flashback.
Yeah,
so
I do see
they
that
often dome you for 15, and
they
try to either like cobble their way to the last few, or they flash it back.
Okay.
Some ways they cobble, for example, is the deck contains some deserts that hit you in the face.
Whoa, like Ravianap Ruins?
That's one.
Or the desert that just does 1.
Oh, see, okay, that's kind of back to looking like Calibrated Blast now. I feel like almost no decks play Beseiju. But anyway, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we could get Calibrated Blasted next turn, so it's conceivable we should pass.
Wait, but aren't they going to Besage it so we can't counter it anyway?
Oh, wait. You're right. Let's play Fable.
Nice.
So we try to keep our life total high, and it's trying to... Because, like, they sometimes hit you for weird numbers of damage. Like, I expect we should fetch Mountain here.
That makes some sense.
Like, I don't know the fullest card. Like, for example, I think one of the cards in their deck is, what do you call it? Emrakul, the Promised End. So,
okay.
like, if we take precisely 13, the fact that we, like, aren't shocking there could matter.
Also, yeah, OG Beseiju definitely has moon energy.
Well, we could die. I mean, I get that, yes, I get that 15 is, like, in range to die to a single blast.
Yeah.
But, like, you know,
There's also nothing we can do about it with this Beseiju in play.
Ah, yes, the Magic Calibrated Blast. They hit Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. That is unlucky.
Yeah.
We have been Calibrated Blasted.
Wow.
Welcome to Calibrated Blast.
God, and people choose to play this format?
Okay.
Like, people who could do other things with their time, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna play some Modern.
Alright, so Flusters are obviously very good in this matchup.
Yeah.
Beseiju notwithstanding.
Yeah.
Creature removal is all unplayable.
Okay.
I think, wait, Iona's very good.
You can just name red.
We should have Leyline to stop the flashback? Sure.
Ooh, Beseiju blows up their Beseiju.
Oh my god. This is so loose.
Beseiju who endures killing Beseiju the sheltered whatever.
They won 4 Scion? Oh, you're right. They do win 4 Scion. I forgot. Okay, we should leave Leylines. No. I think Beseiju's probably good. It's tough. We have a lot of bad cards. I guess, like, all of this is pretty bad. Teferi does some stuff because it stops them reacting to your counter spells with, like, Force Negation or somewhere. But it's not great. Also, I think Iona hard blocks them? Like, I get that it's weird to board in Iona, like, to comp, like, I get, like, doing something like this is very strange.
Yeah.
Because normally you cut all the Archons, but, like, or, like, I'm supposed to do, like, this? Is that weird? I don't know. That's probably weird.
Yeah.
They have Odawara. Okay, maybe we just stick to Archons.
God, how many times do you think chat is going to comment that your anger should be Brother Sedent? It's already at like 10.
Apparently an ungodly number. Well, have people never seen the deck Yawgmoth? Do I have to keep posting? Do you need to make a command / anger that says, have you considered that Yawgmoth exists?
The anger! Great deep cut to an older reference of the stream. Or you're just saying to cut the anger.
Oh wait, I guess Prismari Command is good against Scion.
Yeah. And hey Harvey's welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for the follow.
Maybe this then? Leave 1 Fire. Fire Ice, I guess, is not great. I mean, well, it's kind of good. I'm waffling. You think Binding sucks? I'm just trying to kill the stupid Scion. I guess maybe Prismari Command is better Landline Binding.
Yeah, I do like that you're playing a red deck with no Ragavans. I mean, I get that you obviously can't play them in this deck, but I think it's funny.
Man, I'm deeply I have no idea how to sideboard against Calibrated Blast with this deck, so be aware my sideboard plan might be super loose, but you know.
I mean, you said you had no idea how to sideboard and we'd be figuring it out, and then we played like a super weird non-stock deck, and so...
Okay, well this hand seems fine, actually.
Okay. Because
we have Spell Pierce and Creativity in 4 lands, I mean...
Yeah?
That's what our deck does. This needs to be a Doran Mine, though, so we have to not play the fetch.
Okay. Oh, right, because all our other lands are shocks. Wild.
Yeah.
Opponent is also playing a red deck with no Ragavan.
Ah, yes. Gemstone Cavern, exiling Beseiju Sheltazal. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Gemstone Cavern is online.
Also, I have an embarrassing question, just for those in chat. I mean, I obviously know, but I mean, when we say Scion...
Okay, Scion of Draco, it's a creature that costs less for every basic land type you have.
Okay.
And basically it's a 2-mana 4/4.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I knew. I just wanted to make sure that everyone in chat knew which Scion we were talking about.
Yeah. It has a lot of text in its box, but all the text boils down to 2-mana 4/4.
Okay.
See, some of the text, for example, claims its mana cost is 12.
Yeah.
But its mana cost is, in fact, not 12.
I do see that part of it. So what if they calibrated, like, is their deck just mostly lands, calibrated blasts, and 15s?
Well, see, they have to have a high density of hideously expensive cards.
Well, I know.
So, like, Scion is one of them, because it's the most castable.
Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
And then I think it's, like, Emrakul the Promised End, Emrakul 15, and Scion is, I think, the configuration, but I could be mistaken.
Throes of Chaos.
Oh, yeah, they have Throes of Chaos, which is a Cascade card that only cascades into Calibrated Blast. Which is why they companion Kruger the Macro Sage.
Oh, okay.
See, it does all kind of come together,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So here I think I'm going to play a Mountain and cycle Catch Your Triumph on their end step.
Yeah.
Because I don't see a reason not to do that. And then I'm just going to... And then we're going to be asked with the impossible question of, should we creativity on 4? We kind of maybe shouldn't, is the thing.
Why does it get better on 5?
We'll have Spell Pierce up.
Oh, I see. And hey, Pacalicio, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
Oh, Warwicker is right. They play... That's correct. They play Shadow Mortality.
Shadow of Mortality. Okay.
Sorry, I think I have Seamless playing Emrakul 13, but I think you're right. I think Shadow of Mortality is more normal. Okay. Well, so now we'll get to, really teach him a lesson. Because we'll get to counter it.
Yeah.
You see, they cascaded through their Emrakul there,
Uh-huh.
But then, see, this thing has Retrace.
Yeah. In fact, that is one of only 2 words on the card.
Okay. Well, we successfully countered it, so that's good.
Okay.
So now we have no interaction. So I guess we just put an Archon into play.
Yeah.
I mean, we're also going to be in a life till high enough we can't die to 1 Calibrated Blast.
That's nice.
So, I think that is pretty nice. Because, well, drawing Archon there is obviously really bad. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely get to a point to play. Dwarven Mine. See, this is less of an A-B combo deck and more of an A combo deck.
Yeah, I do see that. Is Iona in our deck?
No.
Okay.
I got worried about the Odawara scenario, which maybe is silly, I don't know. But yeah, I think Scapeshift is a good comparison for our deck. We're basically, we're building our deck with a bunch of, constraints, but in exchange for those constraints, we get to play a 1-card combo, which is really fucked up.
Yeah. Which is also what they're doing, to be fair.
Yeah, I would say their constraints are a bit more constraining, but...
Scapeshift that dies to Fatal Push.
I think treasure tokens do not die to Fatal Push. That's true. I think it's really bold to claim that, in fact... Okay, I'll use the following comparison. If asked the question, which of these 2 decks would be better against old school Jund, like 2015 modern Jund,
yeah, I
believe it's creativity.
Yeah.
Mostly because, Liliana the Veil, demolishes Scapeshift. But, they do have you cheat. Oh, yeah. This is what is known as a paper-only play, the Fatal Pushing treasure tokens.
I see, yeah.
See, it's called...
But unlike Upkeep Companying, that's an online-only play.
Yeah,
we do that online, but we would never do it in paper.
Yeah, in general, I think creativity is pretty good against Jund, which does not describe Scapeshift.
What card type would you say? Okay, good to know.
I mean, I think they're leading up Flashback here.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I don't know what we do with that information. Are they gonna, first of all, are they targeting us or Archon is unclear. I mean, I get to see the card first. Oh, look, they hit Calibrated Blast. This is another feature of this deck. It's really nice. So sometimes instead of doing 15, their deck does 3.
Yeah. 3 is a lot less than 15.
Okay, we did achieve victory in that game. Welcome to the modern experience. All right, chat, so now we can debate our sideboarding some more.
Yeah, I do like that. That's my favorite part. I like that if they cascade into the thing, Flusterstorm is even better.
Yeah, that's true. It's not important, but it's true. Well, that's a great question. Oh, because you're thinking the only thing we're going to kill is Scion of Draco, so you don't want Land Binding? I don't know. I think that's a bit I'm worried they have something weird. Maybe that's an insane response, but yeah. Oh, it can gain us life. Oh, God. Wait, that could be relevant. Okay. Wait, I'm being convinced. This is a classic old school Tron play.
Teferi has been claimed to be solid. Oh, because it stops throws of chaos.
Oh, that's true. Well, we have a lot of really medium options.
What if we cut fire? Are those fires and ices?
Yeah. I mean, I was just thinking, icing them is, like, pretty decent, though, right?
I guess.
Like, is icing them actually bad? Well, like, if you delay their blast the turn, is that going to be the difference between winning and losing, like, a decent percentage of the time? I don't know.
Wait, can you cut persist? They're never going to kill your Archon, right?
No, you discard Archon.
Oh, you discard it.
We have all this
yeah,
loose.
okay.
Yeah, I think ice is pretty relevant. I think maybe we just have less answers to Scion.
Yeah.
That's my current proposal. It's also possible, I think in some matchups you're maybe supposed to cut an Archon, but maybe not. Okay, it's really awkward if you draw them all, is the issue.
Yeah, I understand.
Maybe just this. I didn't think about the trade stopping throws thing. I think Dom is right, because I already knew it stops their counter, so it's not even like re-countering.
What if we cut a Beseiju instead of a Fire and Ice?
I like Beseiju.
Okay.
Because it also kills Drake Scion.
Oh, that's true.
Like, okay.
I want chat to know that the only Scion I could think of was Scion of Darkness. And I knew it wasn't that one. But I do think that card costs 8 and has cycling 3, so I guess it could be that one.
Alright, so now we're presented with this bad hand.
Uh-huh.
But it's not that bad.
It does contain Leyline of the Void.
Well, we can't cast Teferi is one of the problems with
That
this.
is a big problem.
And it also contains Archon, so it's kind of a multi-6. We should probably just mulligan, I think. Hands that have no counterspells and no creativity seem really bad. I mean, this could find stuff, obviously.
Yeah, but that seems a little slow.
Okay, this hand is decent.
It still can't cast Teferi, for the record.
Well, I am aware of that, but I think I want to keep it.
Okay.
Like, we have Beseiju, at least.
Which it also can't use.
Okay, I'm starting to see the flaws in our hand. This Mountain Plain Swamp is not helping us much, huh? Is the basic flaw. But we have a decent shot at turn for Archon, though.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess one of the issues with this hand is also that it doesn't have blue mana, which means if we draw a counter spell,
yeah,
we can't cast it.
That's true.
God, maybe I should go to 5. I guess card count is pretty unimportant in this matchup, huh? I kind of think we should go to 5.
I think you should go to 5.
Okay, well, this hand's by far the best hand we've had.
Yeah,
so.
Agreed.
All right. So this is getting tucked for sure.
Yes.
And then it's one of the lands, and it's not the fetch, obviously.
Yeah.
So the question is, Steam Vent's better or worse than Mountain?
It's probably better, right?
Well, the pain is not irrelevant.
Oh, that's true.
Like, we could fetch it's kind of true that if you run in 6 and play, like, your mana will always work out.
Oh, wait, yeah, okay. I want to do that. I
kind of think we should tuck Steam Vents,
yeah,
and then, like, fetch Ketria Triome, and then play Mountain and Ren.
Okay, yeah.
Also, Chad, I only know the name of Ketria Triome because it's one of the Triomes 4-color played.
Yeah.
My knowledge of Triome names is basically limited to 4-color.
There was one in our hand, like, less than 1 minute ago. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
What was it called?
Savani Triome?
Ooh, so close. So close.
Wait, you mean the one that was in our Hammy Mulligan?
Yeah.
Isn't it Savani Triome?
No. There's no N.
Yeah, Ketria's Teamer.
And hey, MCL1988, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow.
Wait, so your complaint is that I identified the Triome correctly, but I didn't know how to pronounce it?
You added a letter. Savai Triome.
Okay.
Not Savani.
I will take... I'm counting that as a full point for me.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I guess if you asked a judge for the Oracle text of Savani Triome, they would probably tell you.
I think they'd be guaranteed Triome. I'm going to find Teamer, yeah.
Yeah, as planned. So wait, is there a world where we don't want to cast Ren? Serious question.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like, well... Because even if they blast on 3, that's not going to be lethal, is the thing, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So, like...
Okay, yeah.
I kind of think we should just get our Ren down.
Okay.
We are currently 0-0. That is correct. And Nee's actually using command in a scenario where it works this time.
Yeah. Wow, even MTG bot recognized Samadhi Triumph.
Full point for me. Full point for me. It's final. The bot agrees.
Okay. Then there's Inditha Triumph. That I'm not... Oh, do I know the whole names of... I definitely don't know the ones from Streets of New Capenna.
See, this is one of the ways they cobbled together the last few points. Don't worry, they also have the Ramunet runes. That's in their deck too. It's a classic, 5-color mono red Ramunet runes. Ah yes, Shadow Mortality. Okay, so now we take a bunch of damage. 15, it looks like.
That's so much.
Yeah, so our fetching is now a bit problematic, but we can fetch 2 more times, which is all we need to make an Archon.
Yeah.
So that's goodish.
But then we would die to another desert.
Well, the Archon will gain its life.
Oh, that's true.
So I guess what we should do here is we should just fetch a Triumph and then...
Inditha Triumph, not Indica Triumph. I think it's Inditha. It might be Indatha. That I'm not sure, because it's Inda mana base.
So wait, hold on. Here we should fetch a Triumph, and then we should just plus Ren main phase.
I think so, yeah.
What Triumph should we fetch?
Wait, do we want to leave the Triumphs in our deck, because we might want to cycle them? If we draw them?
That seems pretty unlikely if they're going to get that state.
Datha has been claimed. Indatha.
So I think we should just do this.
Okay, so what did we did Savai, Ketria, Indatha.
Okay, so I think we want, what colors do we not have? We don't have white, which both these provide. Probably white-green. The black is only to hardcast Archons. That won't come up in this matchup.
Yeah. Wow.
There's some really important facts being screwed. Wait, do we have a second basic mountain? Wait, shit. Are we going to have a huge problem next turn?
I believe we do have a second basic mountain.
Okay. Oh, no, wait, because Dormine... Sorry, yeah. That's foolish. I was like, wait, I'm an idiot. We need to fetch Dormine anyway. Yeah, sorry. Momentary insanity. You should note, by the way, that when I was playing 4-color, I have never lost to Calvade Blast.
Okay.
And many have claimed it to be a heinous matchup.
Really?
Well, many of your cards do nothing against them.
Yeah.
Omnath is quite good, though.
Ooh, that's true.
People often underestimate the fact that your deck contains Omnath.
Wow, upping the nonsense count. Love that.
Right, so we definitely can't just, jam go for it here, I think, because...
Oh, because they might respond.
Well, no, they're just going to flash this back and we die.
Oh, yeah.
So instead, what we're going to do is just fetch Dwarven Mine, play Fable, say go.
Okay.
Right?
That makes sense. God, they're going to play the desert.
Then we die. I mean, next turn we can make multiple Archons, is the thing.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, once you have Fable, right, you get, the treasure is a thing target, the goblins thing target.
Okay,
it gets... Yeah. It scales, very well. This is why this deck... I mean, Fable, by the way, basically put this deck on the map.
Yeah.
People did play it before Fable, but I think it was basically bad the whole time.
I want you to know that over 70% of my current brain activity is trying to remember the name of the other 2 Triumphs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got Mardu, whatever.
Jeskai is what you're looking for, right?
Oh, Jeskai. Oh God.
This one's in 4-color. But I'll let Greg figure it out.
I have no idea. I'll know it when you say it.
We'll see,
God damn it. I'm gonna look it up. I have a computer. I have many computers right next to me. They can't see this, but I have a lot of computers at my disposal.
Yeah. Greg does have a lot of... We keep Greg's laptop next to us when we're streaming usually, just to make sure that we can bring up the stream if we think something might be going wrong.
Well, yeah, and I often... Oh, Rogren.
Yeah, good old Rogren.
Zagoth. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, Zagoth and Rogren are the other 2.
Yeah. 4 of the Triumphs are in play? That's not true.
No. There are not 4 of the Triumphs in play. There are 4 lands with 3-mana cycling and 3 land types in play.
Yeah.
But as you can see, only one of them is a Triumph. This is Spar's Headquarters, not a Triumph. Zeoda's Proving Ground, not a Triumph. And Jetmir's Garden, those are all not Triumphs.
Yeah. If I was at WotC, I would make a secret layer that was the 5 shard triomes that just says, like, uses their new templating and calls them new triome with the thing written underneath.
Yeah, so Bomat Courier, Ross was playing Creativity before Fable, and I believe that deck was somewhere in the range of bad to very bad.
Yeah.
I agree that Ross was playing it.
Okay, well, they didn't play the desert, so...
Also, you should know that, Bomat Courier, just for the record, I just have a small question. Who would you say won SCG Con Indy? I just would like some update on that.
Oh my god, you're that Andrew Allen Yeah, I'm aware that Morrow has claimed to regret,
What is Mario claim to regret?
Max McVitie IRC, not naming them all blank triumph.
That sounds very reasonable. Look, I'm just saying,
Did Clay Spickelmeyer win this tournament?
Yeah, he did actually.
Wow, okay.
What a coincidence.
Huh.
Okay, we can pick back up this fetch, I guess. So now, I guess the issue is, if we make multiple Archons, we're tapped out.
Wait, you can make... Oh, wait, yeah.
Right. Oh, no, wait, we're not, because we can make multiple, so it's tricky. Because the problem is they can do it in response.
Yeah.
Because we can make multiple Archons, and once their triggers resolve, we'll have the life to crack a fetch.
Well, yeah, but that
we don't currently have that life. So I guess we just have to do it for one.
Yeah.
In the end. Yeah. Yeah, but there's that doesn't... Calibra's an instance.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that the play we have to make is just Dwarf gets creativity.
Yeah.
I mean, we could target the treasure token, but I think that's wrong. I don't think they have a good way to respond, and if they do, we'll just
They
go
can
out
also
next
respond to the Archon trigger then.
No, but I mean, so, the only answer is they could bounce the Dwarf to counter our creativity, but the thing is, I think that's actually fine.
Yeah.
I think that may be actively good for us.
Yeah.
Got to play around the Iona that I certainly boarded in. To be fair, if we did make an Iona here, I think it would be extremely good. Also, this almost never comes up, but one thing that's sweet is that if you do ever flip Fable and have an Archon in play, you can copy the Archon.
Wow, that is sweet. And hey, Blue Duck 70, thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the stream. Why is that in there?
They discarded Emrakul to our
I
Archon
see,
trigger.
okay.
And now we drew Spell Pierce. Now if they go off, we can fetch Teammates and counter it. I mean,
yeah.
Now the problem is if they go off with the second copy of the card Calibrated Blast, then there's nothing we can do except hope they hit another Calibrated Blast.
Yeah, or if they play land thing.
Land throws, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, there's a lot of problems,
yeah.
but Also, next turn we can alt Ren for whatever that's worth.
They tuned into the stream while Iona was in the deck and then left before it got cut. Yeah, I do think almost all 15 cards from our sideboard at some point made it in.
Yeah, so this fetch is an issue. So, I mean, I think we just have to hope that they hit another Calibrated Blast because the Spell Piercing just doesn't do anything. Yeah.
And we take damage. Uh-oh, it looks like they hit Emrakul the Promised End.
That is unlucky. We've been defeated in the arena of ideas.
Ideas.
Certainly, our opponent had... I mean, I think it was really a skill diff. I don't know what to say.
Great question, Mac, about today's candle sponsor. We're continuing our exploration of local candles rather than shopping from Target. We have a nice Arizona Spring candle here. It's, you know, I gotta say, our first local candle was, like, I think way too subtle. I could, like, barely tell it was there. And the second one was, like, a little too overpowering. But this candle is, I think, in the sweet spot. So, the local candle maker was talking a lot about, like, different types of wood and how, and how that makes candles. And I think Arizona Spring, or Arizona, I don't know. This is a very woody smell. Yeah, Andrew, have you considered Brothers Hood End?
Someone get the Brotherhood's End counter up, you know, so we can really keep track of it.
Yeah.
Okay, see, this hand I think is good.
Okay.
I mean, it's just bolts into digging really deep, but like this could be interaction too, and like I don't know. It seems like we're pretty likely to find a creativity, and that's all we really need.
The local candle thing made me sound like the Goldilocks of candles. Look, I'm not the Goldilocks of candles.
So we should probably play some sort of triome, probably Ketria.
Brotherhood End. I guess it is Brotherhood's End. Is that reinstated Twitter parody artist Mason E. Clark?
That is who I believe it is. No, sorry. Could you actually clarify with the chat? Are you Mason Sports E. Clark _ or no underscore?
Yeah.
It will affect the way we react to you as a community very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a white source.
Nice.
And that's all 5, I believe. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So our land mining will cost 1. Although this probably means it's not a mashup for land mining. Although
yeah,
it could be the mirror.
The mirror.
It could be.
No underscore. Okay, good to know.
No underscore. You're esports. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the clarity. I appreciate that.
Also, for those who just tuned in, happy Gemini full moon.
Nope, it's Jund. Okay, well, I guess we should bolt the Goyf.
Yeah.
A play that, while it often does not work, does work here.
Yeah, and hey, Max Smith, welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for the follow.
Let's play Fable, shall we?
Yeah, that seems good against Jund.
I mean,
does Jund play Fable?
No.
Oh.
Not even the Zoomer Jund plays Fable.
Okay.
There are various builds of Jund that play Urza's Saga to recur with Ren.
Whoa, that's sweet.
But I don't think there's a build that plays Fable, as far as I'm aware.
Jund doesn't play any good cards, that's why it's Jund. Okay.
Yeah, they're not allowed to play good cards, actually. If they do, the real Jund players, you know, the gatekeepers, if you will, just slap those cards to the floor and say, no, Jund cannot play this. So I guess we will be growing their Jund when we discard cards. But I mean, growing their Tarmogoyf, but growing their Jund.
Growing their Jund.
We'll be growing their Jund. So what would you say we should discard here?
Well, I want to discard the Fire and Ice that we just drew.
Is it like Fire and Ice Steam Vents?
I think that makes a lot of sense to me.
It seems like if we discard both lands, it's a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because like we do kind of want a 4th land pretty badly.
Yeah.
So like this seems reasonable to me.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Okay. Well, let's play What If Foothills and Pass, I guess. We want to play Foothills so we can fetch a dwarf on their end step if we decide that's prudent.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be looting, I would guess.
It's draw 2, discard 2?
Well, yeah, but we could choose 2.
Yeah.
Like, it might be like looting treasure.
Yeah.
I don't really see a reason not to binding the Goyf, do you? I guess I might just do this.
I think so.
So, chat, let me share a story with you guys. When I was at the one of the online tournaments, I think the Mythic Invitational. Oh.
Wait, you can't spell pierce it.
Oh. Right.
It is not on the battlefield at the moment.
I see your point. All right, I guess it resolves then.
You can pierce it in paper.
It's another example of a paper-only play, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I'd been playing paper there, I would have attempted to pierce it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm usually pretty confident, so it might have worked. But then I would be very apologetic when I realized that it was not a legal play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just fetching this. I get that I could Fatal Push response or what have you.
Yeah,
I don't think any of that really matters. So we're definitely looting. What's our other mode? We could kill this token. We could make a treasure. I think are basically two options.
I think making a treasure makes sense.
Yeah, I think so too. So we're going to do this, targeting us for both. Okay, so we just discard 2 lands now.
Yep.
Don't really need... I mean, I guess this is kind of a dwarf token, but I think Spell Pierce has some value. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe Mountain Spell Pierce is better.
That makes some sense, actually.
I think maybe this... Well, although... I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I guess I think that's right.
I mean, I don't know what cards are in their deck, so... Like, do they still play Liliana?
Okay, so now we can go for this.
Yeah.
With the biggest problem being that if they have any 1-mana removal spell in response, it will fizzle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is rough that we did not keep the Pierce.
Well, but... I mean... It might just be that... Huh.
I think it's not getting any better, and we should go for it.
Yeah, I guess I agree.
I mean, I guess I get that we're not playing Fable, but
no, I think you're right.
we're here to do this.
We're getting really punished. Oh no, we didn't get punished at all.
Nice.
Here's Archon. I mean, this is only for Val because obviously they can use the Grist to like sack a creature to kill the Archon or whatever. But then like they're losing creature that is kind of card, we're drawing cards. Like it's so much stuff happening. I will play one of these lands. The other I'm gonna hold for Fable probably, but it seems like having one of them in play to be a dwarf token could matter.
Yep.
There is one transmog in this list. But like, so now like here's the thing. Let's say they play a creature, then they sack that creature, kill our Archon. This is like a bajillion for one.
Yeah, and then you get to attack down Grist with the 2/2.
I do, yeah. And the dwarf. Don't forget the dwarf.
Oh yeah, there's a dwarf.
Because we know they don't have a 1-mana rule spell because they would have played it. Oh look, it's Ragavan. That is a good card.
Yeah, they're very wise to put that card in their deck.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to do a great job being sacrificed to kill our Archon. And see, the thing about the current situation, not that it's a bit like Charmeleon, is that oh, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, hey Sam Mauwell.
Sam Mauwell. Yeah, I don't really know how to say that.
But yeah, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow. We're near a follower threshold.
What would you say the follow threshold that we're near is?
I couldn't remember if it was 400 or 500. We're very close to 400.
And so, one of the things I like about this deck...
And hey, Bomac Career, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the stream.
Ooh, really getting us, actually.
Wow.
Okay, sure. That happens. Oh, because I discarded the mountain? Okay.
And I guess there is only one.
Yeah, I was pretty sure there was only one, but it's fine.
That makes sense.
I mean, I guess we could lose from this state. I mean, this is a pretty good state, but we could definitely lose from it. I mean, we basically need to find the card Creativity, and we kind of win immediately.
Yeah.
Also, the card...
Fable Copy Token seems infinitely better.
Wait, I don't think it is infinitely better. If our opponent just has a kill spell, Grist doesn't die.
Yeah.
Mac, there's like a really big downside to that play.
Yeah.
Like, I get that like they happen to have a way to kill our Laser Binding, it didn't work out, but I think it's like really, really, really far from infinitely better. The answer, chat, once again, is I wanted to kill Grist, or like, so like, oh wait, 1 second. Oh, look, it's Creativity. And they have no cards. So now we just win.
Okay,
we can
so
make like 3 Archons. Yes.
Whoa, 3 is so many. Hey, Samantha Murphy, welcome to the stream, and thanks for the raid. Hello, if you're coming from Samantha Murphy's stream. We are SystemMagic, and we're streaming some modern Magic with indomitable creativity, and we are just about to win the game. It's going to be very exciting. No, yeah, we did not get the raid alert, but it does say we are being raided. So yeah, if you're Samantha, I hope Samantha Murphy, I hope your stream went well. And yeah, welcome if you're coming from that stream.
Wait, I'm not. Well.
Yeah, hey everyone, great to see you. Welcome.
All right, so against Jund, we do have this card Veil of Summer that I guess comes in.
That does seem pretty good against Jund.
Spell Pierce, given that doesn't counter Grist, seems bad. Wait. I'm willing to discuss Fatal Play more. So wait. Wait, did the reason I said did not make sense? If they have a 1-mana kill spell, isn't it better? Like,
well,
what if they
we did know from the turn before that they didn't have a 1-mana kill spell.
Oh, I know, but they also didn't have Assassin's Trophy before.
Yeah.
Like, basically, whatever we're playing around is top decked.
Yeah.
So, like...
Is someone telling everyone to come and comment about Anger of the Gods?
Yes.
Is it on Twitter?
Yes. I thought that was abundantly clear, to be honest.
It's not on Twitter.
Transmogrify is probably bad against GG Jund, would be my guess. I guess I don't have a better card. If they have a kill spell, either way, the Grist doesn't die. Wait a minute. So let's say our opponent has the card Fatal Push, right? Are you aware that if we attack with both, they have Fatal Push will target the token, and then Grist will still die? Is that understood, or is that not understood?
Wait, did they have a fetch land, though?
Oh, crap. Wait. So they had a fetch move was wrong? That's
well,
what I was thinking.
There is a quote tweet. You should come into the stream and ask Andrew why he's playing Anger of the Gods and not Brotherhood Edge.
Oh my god.
Hey, Andrew! Why are you playing Anger of the... Or Brother... Not... Yeah, okay.
What do I think about Fire Spout? Well, that's quite the question.
Wow, Fire Spout. That's nice.
Yeah. It definitely... Sorry, the card I was thinking about was Fatal Push, but I guess if they had a fetch land in play, that was wrong. Did they have a fetch land? I thought they didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Now I don't remember the game state is the biggest issue I'm having. But, you know. Yeah, you...
Ooh, if you open a pack of the new set, The Brothers War, it may have cards you want to own. I do have some packs in that closet back there.
Wait. Copy the... Didn't we not have a Fable token? Wait, now I'm confused.
We didn't have a Fable token.
Like, copying Fable token would clearly be right. I thought that was an option.
No, we had Fable... We had Reflections and the Dwarf.
Okay, we can check the VOD later. Maybe I punted. Now I'm lost and confused.
Oh, we had Fable in
And
hand.
I was going to play it that turn anyway?
Oh, yeah.
Well, if that's true, then I did punt. So let's see. I think we want, like, Jetmir's Guard and Steam Vents here. It's my guess, because we need white to be able to, like, Leyline Binding into Fairy. So, like, this can be the white and then the blue and the Steam Vents, I think, is the best way to do it.
That makes sense. It's a big goif.
That is a big goif. I mean, this also costs 1 with the Steam Vents, right? Oh, no, we don't have Swamp? No.
Yeah, it does not.
Okay. Whatever. Oh, wait. So that means we have to shock the Steam Vents, or we could just ice the goif, or we could ice their land. I guess all 3 of those places have merits.
Well, okay, now we're not icing the land.
Well, okay, sorry.
That's okay. I don't think I want to do that.
Well, I'm still not sure what we should do. So if they play this, they can take either of these. I think that's fine.
That seems okay.
Okay, chat, if everything chat is saying is true, then I admit that I punted. So they might be missing a land drop here.
Oh, Fire Ice costs 4. That's true.
Okay, so I think we should just binding this now.
I agree.
So we just go Steam Vents, Untapped, Leyline. Yeah. The only take tap is correct. Man. Sure. So the question now is, should we shock? Because I'm pretty sure we're icing the Goyf, but I kind of would like to have Veil up.
That makes sense.
I think it's probably worth 2 life to have Veil up. And I can't play the fetch land and like just make a decision later because I need that to be a dwarf potentially.
Yeah.
Is the issue.
Yeah, Brother's Hood End would be nice here.
Peasy. Okay. I still think we just want to ice the Goyf. Even given that we could now do something else. Right?
Oh, we could use fire?
Yeah.
Nah.
Seems like icing the Goyf has to be better than just using fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do you feel about another fire ice?
Great.
I mean, I guess it's just 1 blue, gain 4, draw a card, which is really not that bad. Oh!
We should make the card Archon. Or wait,
so.
do we want to wait so we have Veil up to counter a kill spell?
I think we probably shouldn't wait. Because if we wait, first of all, we don't have the land is the first problem, right?
Yeah.
So we just don't draw the land, we're pretty punished.
Yeah.
Second of all, even if they have the kill spell, that whole exchange isn't necessarily bad for us. I mean, like, I get that we have to find another creativity, etc.
Yeah. Chat is pointing out many reasons to not wait.
Yeah, I think waiting is probably out of the question.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was thinking about Terminate on Archon specifically.
Right, but that is definitely not the only scenario.
Yeah.
Do you think they have Slaughter Pact? What do you think, chat? Odds on the Slaughter Pact? Okay. They do not
Does
have
Slaughter Pact say non-black?
Yes, it does, but that means it can still kill Dwarf.
Yeah. But they would have to use it then. They can't save it and kill the Archon.
Yes. So, I mean, I do expect them to somehow clean up the Archon, but again, it's just a very bad exchange.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. I do like having an 11-11 instead of a 6-6.
Man.
You guys should know that the first league I ever played with creativity in my life, like, I put Chalice of the Void in my sideboard for Living End, because Living End's a bad matchup.
Oh,
Do you see the issue?
Yeah, you creativity into it?
Yes, you make a Chalice. Okay, well, I guess if they do nothing, we should just attack with Archon.
That sounds nice.
I mean, we could, like, play Teferi first, but I don't really see... that, like, taps out of Veil, so, like, that's worse.
Yeah.
So I guess we just go to combat.
This is the second stream in a row where we've been out-memed, out-nonsensed by chat. Which is rough.
Okay, I'll try to put my nonsense specialist on it. Hey, Greg, could you have more nonsense in the stream?
Charmeleon! I've been talking about the moon! I've brought up the moon at least twice.
You have brought up the moon a good number of times.
That's the upper end of my nonsense range.
That would be nonsensical, Azax. Okay, well, we did defeat Gigi Jumped.
Nice.
So, that's nice. Mm-mm.
Madcap experimented into and engineered explosives. That is nice.
Yeah. Basically, people rarely realize that if you play cards that involve cheating artifacts into play, you often can't play artifacts.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, Granger Cat. We lost to only one of the highest quality and strongest of modern decks. One known for its, extreme presence in the metagame and lack and skill-intensive nature.
Is this deck like Charmeleon? You know the Pokemon Delibird? And it has the move Present? And you use Present and you don't quite know what's going to happen?
We lost the Calibrated Blast.
I think this is like the Pokemon Delibird.
But see, the question is not how much it's like Delibird, Greg. The question is how much is it like Charmeleon, regardless of whether it's a loss.
Yeah.
Certainly, the Pokemon that it's most like is not Charmeleon.
I do think Delibird is more like Charmeleon than this deck is like Charmeleon.
Well, they're both Pokemon, for one
That's
thing.
true. I was told by Jesse, creator of the scale, that, like, in order to be above, like, a 7, you must be a Pokemon, which I thought was insane, but...
No, that all Pokemon are... Wait.
At least, I thought she said that, like, the only things that were above 7 were actual Pokemon.
Wait, maybe
I
right.
misunderstood.
No, I'm not confident now. You
Yeah.
would still doubt. This hand seems like a great keep.
because it has our 1-card combo.
Yes, you see, when we cast this card on turn 4, it may cause our opponent to lose the game.
Yeah.
Therefore, we'll keep.
Nice.
I mean, we need to expect some triomes of varying colors.
Yeah.
I guess we should start with a white well, I guess... Because even if we find a white source, we can't get all 5 and 2 is the issue, right?
Because everything's a mountain.
Right. So we just have to get... It's the same save as before. It's just Jetmir's Garden Steam Vents.
I think so. We could also get Jetmir's Garden and then Savai Triome. Oh, wait. We could get Ketria Triome and then Savai Triome.
Oh, wait. Because we get Ketria and then Savai. That is all 5 colors, right?
Yeah.
But wait, that doesn't cast a fairy, though, right?
Oh, wait. So we want to get Savai, then Ketria.
Oh, no, wait. Savai Ketria actually does cast a fairy. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. So Ketria Savai is just perfect, right?
Yeah, but start with Savai so we can cast Binding next turn.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just trying to work it through. Yes, this makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll just fetch Savai and Leyland Binding this.
Ketria, but yeah.
Or the other one. The other one. Yes. I did it right. I just said the wrong words. I apologize, chat.
Yeah.
We are playing against Prowess. Now, what I wanted to ask you about this situation, Greg, is do you believe it'd be in a better... I want to just kill this, I think.
I think I want to kill that.
I don't really think that they have threats that are a lot more threatening than that, is the thing. And I'm pretty we kind of want to tap out for Fairy next turn as well.
Could this deck play Lutri as a companion?
I mean, you could put Lutri into the main deck, but it would cause you to creativity into Lutri, which would be bad.
And if you play it as a companion, you only get to play 1 creativity.
Yes, which I believe to be key flaws. I already think the deck's biggest problem is that sometimes you don't draw creativity.
Yeah. More optimal to do it in blocks phase, technically. I suppose that's right. They could, waste a cantrip or something.
Okay. I don't care about that, but that's true.
Yeah.
You're definitely right, but it's definitely not important.
Counterpoint, you get 2 creativities, then you get more Archons.
Wait, if you cast a creativity...
But you can only have 1 Archon in your deck because you have Lutri.
Wait, I think when you copy the creativity with Lutri, though, doesn't the copy not work? Because, is it X... Oh, no, wait, does it work? Wait, I guess maybe it does work? I don't know what happens if you Lutri and copy creativity.
No companion in the main has been claimed.
Alright, so here I think we should, let our creativity cook a bit.
Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Especially because they have an on-board way to kill a 1/1.
Yes. Well, it's not so much on board as on
It's
graveyard.
on the board.
But yes. So I think we should just... The question is, should we play Dwarven Mine or Fetch Land for Dwarven Mine? It seems kind of the same. I guess just Dwarven Mine is fine. They want a Lava Dart on their main phase at some point.
Wait, I want to play Fetch Land so that we could go get both at the same time.
Okay. See, I'm not actually sure that matters, but
yeah.
It's fine to do it. Because, okay, I get that, they get the opportunity to Lava Dart the thing main phase and they always get, but, this is going to be tapped, so they're not going to have, or, Exile or something, they're not actually going to have any Prowess creatures attacking us is the thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not sure that it's actually important, but...
So...
What? Sorry?
Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay, I mean, I think we should just Leyline Binding this and tap this.
That makes sense.
So, I guess I can start with a tap in case we change our play for some reason. Ice this.
Is Sprite Dragon stock in Prowess?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me just go over that fact again with you, chat. Prowess is the deck that plays Sprite Dragon and plays 0 to 1 Ragavants.
Yeah.
Sprite Dragon is a card which is barely playable in Pioneer. What are we doing here? Anyway, so the thing is, if we go for it now, they could still have Bolt Lava Dart.
Yeah.
So I think we just keep cooking it.
I agree.
So I'm just gonna play, I guess, Stomping Ground Fable.
Well, I want to play Dwarven Mine because I want to discard the Stomping Ground.
Oh no, that's right. You're right. That makes sense. Also, once we get, if we manage to get a treasure token, which we might not, but if we do,
Yeah.
then the treasure token means, also I think we hit him for 1, right?
Yeah! Pew, pew!
Actually, that's probably wrong, right? Because they could, like, play a Swift Spear and, like, a series of spells that kill, like, it's probably wrong. I'm not sure, but I think it might be wrong.
Yeah, it's probably wrong. It
Okay.
probably just doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just imagining that, like, they play a haste creature and they use lava to kill one of our dwarves, and then, like, they kill the other dwarf might want to chump block in some weird situation. It's, like, probably impossible, but it, like, could exist.
Hope we get them to 1 and lose has been claimed by chat. That, I feel like, just isn't going to happen, but...
I don't think it's going to happen either. Like, I literally can't even comprehend that this deck plays Sprite Dragon and doesn't play for Ragamon. It's so insane to me. I'm not over it. Chat, I will let you know when I'm over the Ragamon thing, but it's not currently.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, if you play Prowess in Modern, just play 4 Rogs in it. Like, I get that it doesn't have the word Prowess printed on it. You're still allowed to play it turns out.
Yeah. It's like how you're allowed to play Skyclave Apparitions in Mono White Human.
Okay, Max Smith. Well, what if I told you that known Burn aficionado and friend of the stream, Max VD, currently believes it is correct to play Ragamon in Burn? So that will be my supporting evidence.
We at this stream trust Max McVitie's knowledge in all situations.
Yeah, I just don't think Max is wrong. So we should definitely discard Stomping Ground. Ren does, like, generate more dwarves, but
do you want to go for it for 2 right now?
I don't want to do that.
I don't either. Okay, good.
In that case, maybe we should keep Ren,
in that
right?
case, I want to keep Ren. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we go for it for 3, right? But I guess we could go for it for even more than 3 next turn, in theory.
Yeah.
I just think people are not playing Ragamon and Burn because they're foolish, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what to say beyond that. Like, I don't think the average Burn player has thinking critically enough about this question. Yeah, I kind of want to keep waiting.
That's fine. I'm in no rush.
I mean, just, like, we're not losing at all. So it doesn't seem like we have any incentive to go for stuff. Like, our opponent has 4 cards in their hand. I imagine a bunch of them are burn spells.
Yeah. Wait, play the... That's fine.
Oh, sorry. Play this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. But whatever. So, okay, I've decided we should start the Dwarvish Beats. What do you think?
Okay.
So, here's what, like, look, I'll make the argument for why I think Ragamon going to burn. So, in Burn, a lot of games come down to, like, some late game top decking scenario where, like, you need to top deck exactly a burn spell to win. And, like, if you top deck a thing that isn't a burn spell, you lose. Mm-hmm. And in those scenarios, Ragamon, because it has dash, is about the same as Monastery Swift Spear, right? To be clear, Monastery Spear is a card that literally no one has ever advocated cutting from Burn, and if they did, they would be laughed out of the room. Yeah. All right. So then, so I guess I'll just let them attack, and then we'll do this. I don't think we're blocking with a dwarf or anything. So then you consider scenarios where you play Ragamon on turn 1, or like early in the game, right? If you play Ragamon early in the game, like such as on turn 1, it's clearly better than Swift Spear, in my opinion. I think that is like pretty clear. So if it's better than Swift Spear on turn 1, and it's similar when you top deck it, isn't it better than Swift Spear, which is the best card in Burn? That's my argument. Like, I get that, like, it's a bit, perhaps I'm oversimplifying a bit, but I legitimately think it's very good.
So wait, I want to take down the Swift Spear. Or the Soul Scar Mage.
Yeah, I think it's kind of close. I mean, I guess then our Ren lives. Yeah.
Maybe Ren living doesn't matter.
Well, that's what I'm not sure it does, because this is Dwarf 3, this is Dwarf 4, so what's been really good for us.
Okay.
I kind of want to just kill Sprite Dragon.
Kill Sprite Dragon. I guess there's no reason to rush it if we were killing Spray Dragon. Because they're both attacking Ren anyway. It's gonna die.
You're right. That's true, I guess. But...
And hey, fun boys! Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow, and great name.
I think the claim that Ragavan is worse attacking turns like 3 to 4 is like a little true. Like at a 2-3 is a little bit better attacking than a 2-1, but like my response to that is mostly, come on. Like that's like a very like I still think Ragavan probably wins out. Okay, so can we creativity for 4? That's 7 mana? We can,
Sure
right?
can.
Let's creativity for 4, shall we?
Yeah, sounds great.
I mean, so I think we should do it for 4, and I think we probably should target our reflection because, like, the only way they can kill 4 things involves lava darts, and then it's like 2 darts on it.
Yeah.
Like, if their hand is like dart,
Right.
then go ping this, ping this, ping this, ping this. Like, they can kill everything.
Yeah.
But I think that's just life. And this does play around like a dart plus another thing. X is currently 3. Wait, I want a 4th one. There we go.
I want to see the matrices and differential equations that are backing up here. Missing lethal? Oh, not even attacking first?
I guess attack. Oh no, I guess attacking first was right. That's true. What reason? What reason is X?
Wait, okay, so that is a hand lava dart.
Right. So now if they have another Burnspell to accompany it, we did play around that. But if they have another lava dart specifically, I think we didn't play around that, right?
Well, I don't think...
Oh no, wait. Is that not true? Wait, was Targeting Reflection not right?
Wait, no, it was right. I mean, what's their last card?
Bolt?
Okay.
Well, they did stop us. I mean, I don't know if we're losing, but we were stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to pick up Giganta? That's fine. I mean, we're not losing. We do need to draw something that does something. This should definitely stay in hand to be looted away.
Yeah.
And we definitely just main phase bolt this, I think, to avoid shenanigans.
Agreed. Ooh, how far off are we from casting?
Archon?
Yeah,
Well, we need a second black source.
I agree.
But we just basically a fetch land. A fetch land for the blood crypt that's in our deck for this purpose, we'll cast it.
Yep. Cycle it.
Okay. Well, that does give us the source, at least.
Wait, I want to get the
Oh,
cycle.
no, wait. Yeah, sorry, you're right. You should probably just get back Jetmir's Garden. I'm an idiot. Yep.
And probably just play the Steam Vents untapped so that we can draw a card.
No, agree.
Okay, nice.
There's no reason to main phase, but yeah, we definitely should do that.
Well, the reason is that it's the best phase, but yeah.
Well, but it could legitimately affect our opponent's play, but...
Yeah.
See, the thing about...
I mean, they do know that our card is Jetmir's Garden, but...
Oh, wait, you're right. I guess it couldn't affect our opponent's plays. Yeah, I was thinking somehow they didn't know because of Steam Vents. Ooh, that's very bad. It may be we're dead immediately bad. I think that means we're dead, but I'm not sure. Because the problem is they can bolt the token and then they can flashback mutagenic growth many times.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not going to count because I have no reason to count, but basically every iteration of the mutagenic growth costs them 2 life and deals us 3.
Yeah.
And I believe that's good enough. Also, they can mix in a bolt or something as well.
Yeah.
So I think we're just dead.
Oh, is this the breach deck that people are talking about? Must be.
Okay, this needs to be not here. It slightly obscures my view.
Oh, okay.
Now it's fine.
Now it's okay. I figured it was better to be over there than with the stuff, you know?
See, I think that the Jetmir's Garden known in hand is really intimidating our opponent now.
Uh-huh.
We're going to try to intimidate them into conceding.
Yeah.
How do you think it's going
They
so
might be
far?
playing around Top Deck Slaughter Pact.
That's true. They might be. You never know. Wait, chat, I have an important announcement. We are currently playing a matchup where Anger is better. Did you consider that?
That's a good point. Got him.
Hashtag got him. Yeah, because, see, exiling the guards in their graveyard gives them less fuel for their breach. So, you know.
This was quite a game for us to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We didn't draw particularly well in the mid to late game, but that is life sometimes. Wait, why are they flashing back Bobble? Are we not dead? I didn't count, but I feel like we were dead. Now I'm not sure we're dead anymore. Okay. So the game is on.
The game continues. I mean, they are gonna draw like a million cards.
Well, sure, but it's a million is not even that many.
That's true. Oh, that's a good point. If we had cast Brotherhood End here to kill Soulscar Mage, it would kill our Renin 6.
I mean, yes, but it's only 2 cards.
Only 2? That's insane. Oh, look. Let's go for it.
Well, we can't go for it. Oh, no, wait. Oh, you want to just slam it? Wait. I see what you mean. You want to just do it for Rex Equals 1 on the Kiki token? Is that actually right? It's not so obvious to me. So they have 2 cards that are unknown. If one of them is Bolt, we're hideously punished. But like,
they're just going to bolt it anyway, right? Like...
Oh, I guess that's true.
We're not going to get the treasure. Like, the hope is that we top deck a thing, like...
Well, it's a bit complicated, right? Because, like, okay, so if they say they're just going to bolt it anyway, perhaps, but then if we top deck a dwarf token...
Yeah.
Oh, no, I guess we can't make it...
We can't top deck a dwarf token.
We top deck some other...
I mean, we can wait for Fable to flip.
No, we'll be dead by the time that happens, I think.
Well, I don't know. I thought we'd be dead already.
Basically, the question we're asking is, can we beat Bolt, basically?
Yes.
Notably, there are 2 bolts gone. Lava Dart also does it, though.
That's true. There are 2 darts gone.
It might be right to jam. I think I'm into jamming.
Okay. My vote is jam, I think.
I mean, it's just certainly true that if they don't have... Like, here's what I like about not going for it.
Yeah.
So let's say everyone doesn't have a way to kill the common token.
Yeah.
Well, then next year we're going to go for the treasure token.
Oh.
So, like, it's kind of like, if they don't have it...
They don't have it, we're in a really good spot anyway, is what you're saying?
Yes.
And then the question is, will they draw it? That's a really compelling argument.
But they also could, like, iteration into it, or, like...
Yeah.
The thing is, they're not... I think the draw step might be decisive.
Yeah, and they could have drawn an iteration off their baubles.
Yeah, I guess we should just do it. I'm convinced.
It is very... It's closer... Yeah. I think I want to go for it, but I think it is close.
I think it is close as well.
Slam, oh hot damn.
Also, notably, we could also creatively their creature. It is wrong in this case, but look,
nice.
It worked. Okay, I predict now we win.
Nice. What part of party don't you understand?
Oh god. Okay. So, let us sideboard. So I believe creativity is going to board in counter magic of some sort.
Prowess, you mean?
Prowess, yeah. Anger is good.
Yep.
First of all, let's put this in.
I have to remember that even though I see chat over there, if I want to stare at chat, I have to look there.
I'm not sure like what hate they play. I don't think they play a ton of hate. I'm not too sure how much anti-counter magic stuff I should board in. Like, it's possible we should sideboard little, but I do think it's because our deck is kind of well configured for the matchup. Like, we don't have any, like, truly bad cards, is the thing. Like, I guess Teferi's kind of bad.
Wow, Prowess is really low on the modern metagame on MTG Goldfish, given how many times we've played against it on stream.
That is true. Well, it's because it's kind of a deck that isn't good, but people are playing it a lot in leagues at the moment. What sort of cards do you say they have on their sideboard?
Okay, this random list...
A bunch of Spell Pierce.
A 4 Spell Pierce, Unholy Heat, Vapor Snag?
It could be Iona Time. I guess Vapor Snag is a card I have to worry about? Okay.
I assume they play that against you?
I guess. It sounds like...
It does stop Iona.
I mean, But, like, I think I just leave in the Spell Pierce and Teferi's and, like, we're in a decent spot, right?
I agree.
Like, it doesn't really seem like... I mean, it seems like all the stuff they're running is counter magic. And, like, we have 5 cards that are good against counter magic. Like, I don't think we need to go far as, like, Veils or anything. Like, I like that we can randomly counter an Iteration or a Breach if it comes to that.
Yeah.
Iona should definitely come in, I think. Well, maybe not. I can imagine hitting the unit and losing as a result is the issue. Yeah, I think not. I think boarding in only against decks that can actually exile Archons might be correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware that Prowess did well in the challenges last week. I mean, just think about how much they could have won if they had had Ragavan. I mean, maybe instead of getting first and one and second the next, they get in first and second in both. I mean, who can say? Okay, well, this hand is definitely good, right? It's like Ren, Interaction, Fable.
Yeah.
Can just play Savani Triumph on one, I assume? And then just, like, find a Stomping Ground or something? Could also, I guess, just find Ketria Triumph into, like... I'm not actually sure how we should play out our lands here. This card, by the way, not very good against Ren, in general. Maybe we'll have Delirium by the time we play Ren, I don't know. Oh. Well, now I think we should probably just bolt.
I am a big fan of bolt.
So I'm just going to play land go and I'll bolt on their turn, I think.
Well, you might give them a random Surveil trigger.
Well, yeah, but they also might play a Monastery Swift Spear, which I would rather bolt.
Sprite Dragon, I guess.
Iconoclast.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I might even take one because of the possibility of running.
And we also have fire, so...
Right, so, like
if they just play Iconoclast, we should not even play the bolt, right?
Potentially, yeah. So, I mean, I don't think Iconoclast Go is that likely a play for them to make here, but basically, it just seems like there's a lot of reasons to wait in the bolt, and giving them a few surveils, well, like, it definitely could matter, isn't a huge deal. Okay, now I'm sort of inclined to bolt. Because now, like... I suspect if I go for the Ren, they're going to play a bunch of spells in response and, like, get it to a 3/3 or something.
Yeah, or they might counter Ren.
Yeah, so I think we should just go for it now.
I think so.
And I'm just going to go for it off. I think just the Stomping Ground itself. I guess that doesn't give me white with... I mean, it doesn't give me blue with this, but there's no way to get...
Well, we'll also just go get Steam Vents next turn, right?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah. So I think this is a fine choice. Well, basically, what we're saying is we'd rather cast Ren than Fire and Ice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that worked, which I'm surprised by, but I'm definitely fine with. Like, in fact, it might even be wrong to get Steam Vents.
Because of our life total?
Like, it could be right to get Mountain. But I guess that's probably crazy. We'll probably find Steam Vents at some point. In fact...
You could go get Mountain. That makes a lot of sense.
Wait.
Do you want to just play the Savai Triumph?
No, I want to play Ren. Okay. I was thinking it might be right to get Sacred Foundry. Because... if we get Sacred Foundry, next turn we could leave up this and this, right? But it is like a lot of life total damage to do that.
Yeah.
But also, like, isn't casting this more important than... like, isn't this some card we'd rather...
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that this casts it is the argument.
Yes,
But we're pretty far from this. Like, isn't this, like, really... Like, are we really going to play this tapped ever?
We might not at this point. We might cycle it.
I mean, so, like, basically, I think the argument would be if we got Steam Vents, then we could play Ren, and then next turn we could go... tapped Triumph Pass. But I don't want to do that. I want to play Fable.
Yeah.
So I just want to find Sacred Foundry. That's what I've concluded. Thoughts?
I like it.
Okay. We did play around that, and I'm very glad we did. Pretty happy to get that out of their hand, honestly.
Yep.
And honestly, now, I think there's a chance we could go Savai Triumph and Leyline Binding their threat. I like way more than the Ice Line. By Jagantha?
What the hell is their hand? So their hand is just like a ton of counter spells, right?
I guess so.
Which makes me want to slam Fable.
Well, we'll definitely summon Fable. I think the fetch is really hard.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, none of our many Triumphs in hand make blue. So I guess I think we should just get Steam Vents.
Yeah.
And it's awkward.
I think so too.
I mean, awkward being we're at 10. We also have no way to make Dwarves right now, but that is, I think, a long-term concern.
Yeah.
Like, we might just, you know, cycle at greatly accelerated pace next turn.
Yeah. Wow.
And yeah, I hope she doesn't mind that I spend a bunch of time fetching. I just legitimately think it's like very complicated and interesting with this deck, so I'm just trying to not do a disservice to the deck. But yeah. And to be clear, in general, with regards to the Iona, I'm like going to be pretty conservative, just because I think like knowing what you're going to hit is often a big advantage. Basically, is my claim. Okay, so. Okay, that's good. I mean, do we just loot away both triomes?
I think yes.
I think yes, too. Okay. So now, there's no Lava Darts in the yard. I propose we just fire this.
I think so. They could mutagenic growth, but...
If so, well, we could Spell Pierce if they did that.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, we could just...
Say okay.
Yeah, like... I mean, basically, I'm not even sure that's bad. This
Yeah.
is the right way to tap, though. Okay. Well, see, that I think I want a Leyline Binding.
Agreed. Oh yeah, Spell Pierce would not have worked on mutagenic growth.
Wait, why wouldn't it have?
It would have get a prowess trigger, so it would have been one.
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah. You're right. So I guess we were just saying okay. Not that that's bad.
So wait, go to blockers.
So their hand, yeah. I mean, it's not all necessarily counterspells. Some of it could be bolts and whatnot, but it is all like that sort of thing.
Right.
So I just want to play the mine, I think, and then we can start our plan B, as it were.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right. Could not care less about that. Sorry, I maybe snapped off too quickly, but it seemed like clearly the right play.
I agree.
Okay, that's scary, because it will grow out of control relatively quickly, and we don't have a way to deal with it. But we'll just have to draw anything that does anything.
Be a lot worse if it was Ragavan.
That is true. Well played. I mean, I do think creativity specifically is pretty decent against Ragavan. I mean, I'm giving the beats kind of...
Yeah, I mean, are we scared of Swift Spear?
I mean, Swift Spear plus a Burn Spell on our Scalding Tarn, like, plus enough to make it lethal.
That's true, right. We have Scalding Tarn.
I don't know. Also, I can imagine the game going in such a way that their life total matters. Crazy as that sounds. Doesn't seem incredibly likely, but maybe there's a chance we get there somehow with, like, a cobbled together beatdown game.
Yep.
Like, they're hitting us for 1 a turn right now. We're hitting back for 3. I mean, I guess they're going to play Jagantha, but, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that puts the end to our beatdowns. Should I still fetch a Dwarven Mine?
I don't see a reason to.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason to either. I mean, it gets out of our deck for whatever that's worth. But maybe we'd want to fetch something different. Like, if we drew Archon here, maybe we want the multi black sources.
Yeah.
Although, wait, no, actually, wait. One of them's in the bin. I guess we can't cast Archons anymore.
Oh, dang. Okay, yeah.
I think we should just draw.
Yep.
But I just want to see what the Flip Fable does in that situation, Luke. That's my question. See, I sort of want to ice.
Yeah, I also like ice.
And I think I want to ice on their turn.
Well, I definitely want to ice on their turn.
I don't know which thing we should ice.
Probably the 5/5?
Well, unless we want to chump block it. But I guess their thing has been a 1/1 for a bunch of turns in a row.
Yes.
So, like, them, like, suddenly...
I mean, if they, like, play Breach, for example. Then we might want to ice the 5/5. All right. Oh. Now do we want to be greedy?
You want to hope that, but like, what the hell is their hand? Like,
I don't want to be greedy.
I think they have to have something. Like, I want to ice I still want to ice Giganta.
Yeah.
I just think their hand has to be bolts and counterspells.
Yeah.
In which case they can respond to the fire with a bolt or a counterspell.
Yeah.
Like, I just think there's no way it isn't those things. Another advantage of not bringing your fetch, I suppose, is that we might never break it and save the life. Like, that could legit happen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that one I'm going to play.
Yeah.
It's a very strange game we're playing.
Agreed.
See, now maybe I should stop attacking because we may want to block. And it seems like we're no longer in the race. Yeah.
We are dead to the card Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
And the card Lava Dart.
Well, the card Unholy Heat, though.
We are not dead to that.
Okay, thank you for keeping an accurate count of things we're dead to.
But we are now dead to any instant or sorcery.
That is true. What if we counter it, though?
Or non-creature spell.
What if we ask them the stack is empty, though? Did you consider that?
That's a good question.
Because if we ask them the stack is empty and then we counter the spell, maybe we can be okay. I'm just saying.
Hold. Aww.
I was like, there's just no way they'd have no spells.
Dang.
Alright, so we die.
We do die.
I mean, I mostly still like this config. I mean, the way it almost else makes me want the Teferi back almost.
I also want the Teferi back.
But what do you not like?
Persist?
Like, what's our worst card? I think persists. I don't think it makes a ton of sense to put out persist here.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like, if you happen to discard an Archon,
Yeah.
and then you draw it,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
insane.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that will never happen. Like, I sort of think our worst card is, like, maybe Spell Pierce. Maybe 3 is a bit much on that. Like, I get that we can counter back.
Yeah, but then I think that's better than Teferi, probably.
You think that's better than
Spell Pierce is better than Teferi? I don't know.
I mean, the idea is that you can bounce a creature. I guess bouncing a creature's pretty mid. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we just leave it. I kind of like how we almost didn't sideboard.
Yeah.
Again, I suspect this is a good matchup. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not saying it's like an insane matchup, but yeah, definitely would have asked them the stack is empty there, chat. I mean, that's just the play. I mean, if you're not asking the stack is empty, you're leaving it for the table. Ooh, we get to see it in action.
Yeah.
Love that.
God, I hope it's relevant. I hope it's relevant so bad.
I mean,
Can
if
we just play a turn 2 Ren, for example? That would be a nice way to make it relevant.
I mean, yeah, like, do people not realize that hitting planeswalkers could be a downside? I'm just saying. The more we talk about this, the more I become convinced anger is better. Although neither is certainly possible. Yeah, so I don't really want to bolt this.
Why not?
Well,
we have anger?
Because it lets me fetch a tap Triumph and we have anger.
Oh, okay.
But maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should still just bolt it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's taking a bunch of damage. Like, it's taking 2... To bolt it now costs us 2 life.
Oh, right. Okay, we should just take now for sure.
Yeah.
You're right, because we're just saving life because we don't have a play next turn.
Correct.
And I think I'll just find...
I want to find Jetmir's Garden.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we came to that conclusion, chat, after some discussion. So I was worried about the spell pierces. So I guess I'm just going to play Fetch Go, or Events Take 2.
I think I like Fetch Go.
Yeah, I guess I do too. Okay. And we're not bolting this main phase? Because we definitely could.
I agree. I mean, how likely are we to cast Anger next turn? I think pretty likely.
Yeah,
right?
I think pretty likely. Okay. I mean, certainly if they have Mutagenic, we're encouraged to bolt it just on our turn.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're hoping they use it and then we Anger, is the idea. I mean, bolting might be right. I'm not too sure. I'm also not sure that they have the Mutagenic.
They sided in a bunch of cards. They have to have taken some stuff out. Is Mutagenic Growth a card they would side out?
It might be, but did we see one in game 2? I feel like we might have. Main phase bull might have been right, chat. I'm not confident. I mean, I do think it's not unlikely they'll play more creatures here. Yeah, like this seems very reasonable to me. What's happening now? So should I bolt now? I guess probably not. I guess this will happen.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe now Mutagenic Growth will save the Sprite Dragon, and that's really scary.
Well,
but
it is really scary.
It would have before. So.
But like, okay, first of all, we can go for end step bolt.
Yeah.
Which I think is better, right? Like we're trying to bait Mutagenic Growth. We should, now that we're here, we should like do this.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. I guess we didn't really get value out of our anger then overall in this scenario. But it feels like they have it. Yeah, they have it. Look at this, not F6. No? Okay, I guess I'm wrong. Huh. It really felt to me like they had it.
Yeah?
Okay, catch your triumph?
Yep.
See, now I don't even really want to anger, though.
Well, I want a Prismari command with one of the modes being deal 2 damage.
You still want to do that?
No, I want to play Fable.
And if we Fable, are we blocking? Or are we just, like, taking?
I'm not sure. I don't think we're blocking.
I guess we should just do this.
Okay,
maybe.
yeah. I want to do that.
And with the modes are probably just loot, deal 2. I think we don't want to make a trap. I think looting is better here.
Yeah.
Well, admittedly, anger isn't looking great.
And hey, Jacob Pablo, welcome to the stream.
I want to
thank
discard
you
both
for the
Pierces.
follow. What does Ren do?
Makes a lot of lands.
Yeah,
worse.
okay.
I mean, it just does Ren things.
Also, we're low on time, so.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to start, I can stop talking to you and start playing very quickly, and I will easily finish the match.
Yeah.
Is my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna go land Ren. I think. Ooh, wait, never mind. Now I'm gonna go no land Ren. I want them to pierce it now.
Yeah.
I guess if they have any instant, they can save their guy. No instants in the bin.
That is true. They have an... Oh, okay.
Well, I think they do, but I also think, like, imagine it's a bolt or something. Making them cast it now we don't have a thing to kill in response is, like, not actually bad for us, is my analysis. Maybe I should have angered. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too greedy on the anger. But this is only 3 damage. 3 damage isn't that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to play. I'm not sure I played this one right. It's pretty complicated. Like, because I think in the end what's going to happen is my Ren force them to expend this resource, and then, like, I guess it's only sort of a resource, could have to be Lava Dart, but force them to expend a resource and then gain some life, and I'm not sure that's bad. It's not amazing, but I'm not sure it's bad. Maybe discarding Ren was right over Pierce. I don't know. Obviously, given that I did second Ren, it's kind of somewhat worse. All at me. Do you think I chump with a dwarf? It kind of seems like maybe that should.
I think you should, yeah.
Sort of like, if they're making this attack, then I should try to chump, is kind of the reasoning. I mean, they could then Lava Dart it, of course, but
yeah.
I have to be fine with that. Well, Jesse, we did 5-0 with Pioneer Creativity, so there is good evidence our deck is strictly worse.
Yeah. Don't think clock matters at all here. Yeah. I mean, at some point it's going to matter.
All right. So I want to, I think, plus play a land. Oh, no, wait. Now I just play a land.
Wait, I want to play anger, right?
Yeah, I want to play a land in anger.
Yeah.
And I'll play the land before I run in case we want to finish thing off with 1 damage if
Yeah.
they, like, respond in some way. This is a fine way to tap, whatever. This theoretically represents the land of binding.
Yeah. I also kind of thought we were dead there, but
I would also like the record to reflect, chat, that notice the scenario right now where anger is better than Brotherhood's End.
Oh yeah.
Literally right now, this scenario that's happening.
The first time we cast it.
Well, we definitely could still be dead.
Yeah.
But I'm not, like, sure we're dead. We're definitely not, like, dead, period. I mean, I what I really hope happens is they, like, do something in response, then we ping it, re-ren ping it.
Yeah.
And then, like, okay, Pierce, sure. I mean, I am just going to pay, obviously. Yeah. I let them surveil first, because might as well.
Wait.
What?
You should have gotten Basic Mountain.
Why?
Because it's going to die.
Oh,
I
you
guess
mean...
they might Pierce again.
Oh. You wanted to keep a Dwarf deck? Yeah, okay, maybe that was better. I thought that forcing the flash... Like, I thought they didn't want to flash like this because they want to sack a land, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe that's wrong? That's what I was thinking. Oh, wait, he's going to die to my anger. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, that was stupid. Yes, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm a fool. I thought you meant they were going to lava dart response, but, you know.
I did not mean that. Good thing it wasn't Brotherhood End.
Well, I mean, sadly, we're just dead, but...
Why are we just dead?
Well, lava dart flashback kills us. Oh, because they just ping us when we're at 1.
And then their Sphere survives.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have been defeated in the arena of ideas.
Yeah, we sure are 1-2 with this deck. I don't know. I still like...
We have been doing some shit talking of prowess, so...
We did beat it with the food deck that I don't think is good. So there's
That's
that.
true.
But, man, I also want to play Rogwan on that deck.
God, what if I wanted to watch that?
You think I win if I bolt main phase? I don't know how you could possibly conclude that. We were pretty far from winning as the game stood.
Prowess is the best deck in Modern has been claimed by chat. Prowess sucks has also been claimed by chat.
Well,
really a roller coaster from chat.
Wait, look, I just don't understand what you... Like, I almost think we shouldn't have bolted when we did. Like, I mean, all that would have done is gain 2 life relative to the game as it was. If we had 2 more life, then the game is the same, and our opponent untaps and attacks us to 1. And if they have any burn spell they kill us, they could play instead of Sprite Dragon. Like, I don't think that that's clearly better.
Yeah.
Like, it really felt like they had the muta. Given that they didn't have the muta, I think what I should have done is not bolt at all.
Yeah.
And preserve the resource of the bolt, and I might have won if I just full greeted my anger.
Nah, you would have won.
Yeah, is the reason... See, yeah, the Jesse Zoe thing, so it's kind of like, you know how in those riddles, where there's like one person who tells only lies and one person who only tells the truth?
Yeah.
So it's much like that, where everything Jesse says is trolling.
Okay.
And everything Zoe says is extremely earnest.
Okay.
So, like, that's kind of the kind of situation.
See, but when Zoe says she's the liar,
that really does confuse
we learn
things.
nothing.
Yeah, that's true. That does really confuse the issue. We appear to be facing Burn.
Yeah.
Let's see if our opponent casts the card Ragavan, shall we? Yeah, I don't know how this matchup goes. I assume it's about killing their guys and then playing creativity, and currently we have no ways to kill their guys.
And I guess we do have a creativity.
Well, yeah. If we are alive when creativity resolves, we'll probably win.
Probably.
complaint so far with this deck is I have felt like it's a bit low agency, to be honest. But like it's weird because we make a lot of decisions, but it feels like many of them don't matter very much. I don't know if that's a weird way to describe it. Also, one thing we are missing is the fourth land, which we will need. In addition to a life total, we'll need a fourth land. We'll need to assemble the A-B combo of life total fourth land.
Yeah. This is not the agency format.
Wait, I think the exact opposite of that, Zach. I think that, like, Modern has, like, an insane number of decisions in the average game. Like, I think Modern may be the agency format insofar as that is such a thing. Okay, I don't... Now we can fetch and get another look. Like, when I play Breach, I feel like I have infinite agency every
Look at
game.
this modern gamer knowing to fetch in response to the Goblin Guide triggers.
That is a modern gamer thing to do, yeah. So...
Basic Mountain.
Well, definitely Basic Mountain. I'm not sure what we should do now.
As someone who just won a Pioneer tournament, I feel like I had a lot of agency. We are, as the kids say, dead.
If I think if our opponent's hand is 3 lands and they draw a land, we can win.
I agree.
Okay, so I think in that world, what I should do is use Prismari command to shock a thing and make a treasure.
I agree.
Alright, then I'm going to say go. Oh, no, except wait, no, that's not true, because we also need a game object to... Wait, no, that's not true, because we need a game object to target with creativity. So I guess I should just play Fable then. Never mind.
Wait. Isn't that better? Because we could draw a land?
Well, we could draw a land in the other... If we play Fable into a land... Oh, but you're saying we draw a land that isn't Doormine.
Also, Fable's gonna have to block.
Okay, you're right. Back to my command.
Yeah.
I think we should... But I guess, wait. I guess I think maybe we should loot, though. Or wait. Because... Basically, most of our outs involve fetch lands, right?
Yeah. I guess so.
So, like... If we draw a fetch land...
Yeah.
Then... It doesn't matter which of these two things we did?
Oh, because the Fable can loot.
Yeah.
When are we drafting next? 2 p.m. tomorrow.
2 p.m. tomorrow, Luke, yeah.
2 p.m. tomorrow. Good night, and thanks for watching.
Okay, I'm playing Fable, but I acknowledge we can't beat anything.
Okay. Wait, was there a Rift Bolt on Suspend?
Oh, well, that means we weren't winning no matter what we did.
Oh, man.
I don't think the Searing Blaze scenario is relevant because even if, like, so the Searing Blaze scenario, after we untap and make the Archon, they will Searing Blaze in response to trigger and kill us. So yeah. I don't think that our opponent casting, I think Searing Blaze always kills us, basically. Yeah. Anyway, this is a good matchup for Iona, I think. It's probably a good matchup for Anger of the Gods.
I agree.
I think Fluster is good because trading 1-for-1 with them for anything is good.
Okay.
But Sage, who painlessly kills Eidolon and kills the enchantment they use to run a scanning life.
Oh, okay.
So we have quite a few good cards. Teferi's, I think, bad. It does counter Rift Bolt, but I think they should board out their Rift Bolts probably, so
yeah.
They often do. What else is bad? Probably when we board in Iona, we want to cut an Archon, would be my guess.
That makes sense.
He boarded out Blood Crypt. Oh, because, like, we're boarding in lands? Okay, sure. We can board out Blood Crypt. I'm fine with that. What else is bad? Possibly... I mean, this kills things... Wait. I have a question. If you fire into Eidolon, you take 2, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we did. We agree that Teferi seems bad. Wait, is Spell Pierce bad?
Well, it's blue gain 3.
Okay.
That's the dream. Okay, I think this may be the worst card remaining. Unless it's like...
Prismari Command because it's too slow?
I mean, yeah, unless there's just like too much like wheel spinning.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true though, honestly.
I don't know, maybe on the...
I propose this. Like, the risk of this is that you could not find out... I guess if we're doing this persist, we should probably just... It's probably just this, because we're, like, cutting looting, so, like, we cut persist. Okay, I propose this.
Okay, I accept. Do we want Nature's Claim?
I think no. I mean, I get that it can gain 4, but it's like pretty hard to get to a scenario where it gains 4.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it does kill the enchantment, but we have a Sages for that. Like, I don't know, we can also just land binding it. Like, we're not very bad at killing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing about this hand is it's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Let's mulligan.
But it can cast all our spells.
Let's mulligan. The thing about this hand is it's even worse.
It's much worse. We can't cast all our spells.
Okay, this is the best hand we've seen.
Okay, I agree.
It does involve going Dwarven Mine into Stomping Ground, which is, quite the curve, but...
God, this deck sucks so bad.
Well, it might be bad. I mean, probably this is what we do. This can counter the enchantment that they have, so like it's a little better than
what was the other card we bottomed?
Fluster.
Oh, yeah.
Fluster Second Fable. This seems reasonable.
Isn't Fluster just better than Spell Pierce?
Well, no, because they have any...
Oh.
I keep saying they can counter this enchantment.
Does Spell Pierce only counter spells?
Spell Pierce counters any non-creature spell.
Okay. Or, sorry.
Fluster only counters instant sorceries.
Okay.
And I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Ren is good in this matchup because you plus. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure this deck is sparking joy, Jesse, but I do think its stats are very good. I'm higher on this deck than Jesse is, but possibly not high enough to play it. I'm not sure. I'm still investigating. I don't think the fact that Ren can never minus is a point against it, though. I'm very happy to have Ren that only pluses.
I think Andrew's like 100% to play this deck at the Energy Champs.
Greg, you can't give out the information for free. You have to sell it to them.
Sorry. I have some information to share. Hey, Nikolai, welcome. Thanks for joining. We've been doing well. Andrew is obsessed with this deck, yes.
Well, yeah, guys, what you should really know is that, our deep internal testing process is I keep saying we should consider creativity, and Jesse keeps saying no. So, it's really a detailed and back and forth discourse. But,
Yeah.
Another
deposit will be made soon, yeah. More candles? Are there candles on the way?
Okay, I'm gonna fetch Basic Mountain.
Okay. And then play Fable?
Yeah. This game is going surprisingly well, given that we can
It's
never
just
win.
us sending the aliens meme back and forth. Yeah, have a nice night. Thanks for popping in. Always good to see you.
Yeah, we are always streaming. That is our...
We do stream a lot these days. Searing Blaze.
Pretty rude, TBH. We're really close. See, the problem is if we go off now, we will just lose to a bolt. So I propose we wait exactly one turn.
Why?
Why we lose to a bolt?
Yeah.
Well, they'll bolt the dwarf in response.
Oh, right.
The usual reason?
Yeah. I thought you were like, we'll be dead to a bolt.
No, so I think we just discard the 2 lands.
Wait,
right?
I want to keep one of them.
We have Ren.
Oh, right. Good point.
I think 2 lands is pretty clearly right.
Yeah.
I guess. Eon and Archon, very good draws. See, the thing about creativity is it's a bit like Charmeleon.
In what way?
Well... that, I guess, is fine. Well, see, in the way that sometimes you want it to do something, and then instead you draw Archon of Cruelty.
I would suggest casting the card Leyline Binding.
I mean, yeah, it's not straightforwardly right, but it seems right. It does denies a dwarf. Like we could here's a line for example. Fetch dwarf chump.
Wait, what if we fetch dwarf Leyline Binding for 4?
Well, we don't have white mana.
Oh god, wait, I don't want a Leyline Binding anymore.
All right, great. I agree.
I want to take 2.
I want to chump block with dwarf.
Okay.
Dwarves in deck isn't a resource. Next turn roll 2 things anyway.
Yeah.
Like, this is bad against Searing Blaze, but I'm off it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, the key to this matchup is really aggressively color screening yourself, is what I've decided.
Yeah.
Are they killing us in response to this? That would be unfortunate. I mean, if they have 2 burn spells, we will just be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes. Very good, very good. I mean, are we alive? What's going on? Why are they tanking? We're kind of just either alive or we're dead, you know? We're dead. Cool. Well, we appear to have gotten a very poor record in this league that we're currently playing.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not going to give up now.
I already knew that you were going to play creativity in champs. Is it worth playing the 1-3 match? I guess it is.
Why not?
Yeah.
What, you think that going 1-3 is going to stop me? I still have to convince Jesse to play this deck. Well, we've only lost to Burn, Prowess, and a deck that is somewhat like Burn.
Yeah.
Like on the like Burn scale, the other deck we lost to is like a 7.
Yeah. You should play that deck. Just don't ask any questions, Jesse. I'll make sure the deck is there for you at NRG Champs. I'll build it and give it to Andrew and submit the deck list, and you can play it. It's fine. You'll have a blast.
I think you should really calibrate your expectations regarding the deck X describing.
The Edge of Autumn Rhinos deck. I couldn't remember the name of the card. I could only remember that it was a blast. I would have tried to make a better pun, but...
Okay, well, we got a nice little hand here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admit I do somewhat hate the deck I'm currently playing.
I like how, we're making stream jokes that are like, I don't know, 5 streams old, which is rough for people. I guess it is good that there's now a nice way for you to get caught up on all our many stream jokes by watching all our VODs, which have been posted to the YouTube channel.
Okay, so here I'm going to fetch a Sacred Foundry and Bolt, and then next turn I can find Ketria Triumph.
Ooh.
Oh, no, wait, there's no way to do it, right?
Work.
I still think I should find Sacred Foundry.
That makes sense.
Because I just don't expect to ice next turn.
Yeah.
So I'll just land on biting the following turn.
That joke was like 15 streams old. Yeah, I'm not sure that joke has made it onto the YouTube channel, but it's unclear.
Okay, Mesa go.
Yeah.
I'll fetch some sort of Triumph at random.
Quadromes when?
Yeah, I guess I just get Ketria still. And that gives us all non-black colors.
What if they were quadromes, but they entered the battlefield tapped and with a stun counter?
Ooh, that's nice. I like that design.
It probably can just be a Wooburg land at that point, huh?
Yes, it definitely can. You can make this deck better, Stern Lesson. Yeah. Is Stern Lesson how you describe my emotional state after playing this deck?
Are we gonna fire it?
I was gonna lay inviting it so we don't take 2.
That makes a lot of sense.
My general algorithm against Burn is just don't
keep
take
your life
damage.
total as high as possible.
Yeah. I would like to draw a land card as well, but not as much as I would like to not... Wait. This is going to draw us the land card. Problem solved.
That's true.
See, it's pretty interesting if this doesn't draw us a land card what our plan is, but... I mean, I guess just to be in trouble, but you know... Uh-oh. Our top cards are kind of cool, too.
Oh, no!
Well, okay, that isn't the greatest card for it to be, is what I would say.
Agreed.
It could be a better card. The Gentleman's
Land, Archon of Cruelty. Yeah.
See, here's another paper-only play for you. You just very confidently play Arcana as a land.
Creativity is so high on the Charmeleon scale, maybe a 7.
It's very
Okay,
high.
I guess I did mishear Jesse's comment that perhaps only Pokemon can be 7 or above on the Charmeleon scale.
Yeah, Jesse, during the stream, Greg very confidently claimed that only Pokemon can be 7 or above. According to you.
Yeah. As Jesse would say, if I may.
Yeah, I think you may not, to be honest. So the reason I'm not doing a thing yet is I'm trying to figure out if we should be icing or not. Because the weird part is, like, basically we want to maximize our odds of getting a land. And I think the maximum odds of getting a land is to let it attack. And then, if it doesn't show a land, ice.
Wait. I just want to ice.
Wait, but you get that when do you understand why I'm proposing this?
How are we then more likely to get a land?
Well, if it reveals a land, then we draw a land.
Okay.
If it doesn't reveal a land, then we ice drawing that card.
But what if we just ice draw that card anyway? If it's a land, we'll just draw the land.
Oh, wait. It doesn't actually... I see. You're right. Okay, just ice is better. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was going too deep.
We got there.
Well, we did draw a land.
Okay, that was a reason to do the play that you described.
Well, it's fine. We got lightning bolts. I mean, I don't see how our opponent could possibly kill us from 5 this turn. That seems simply impossible.
That seems outside of their range. God, if our top card is... Okay.
Well, don't worry. It's Fable the Mirror Breaker. So...
If it was a fetch land, it would have been so... Because then your insane play would have worked. Rift Bolt is in the exile zone.
I've got bad news.
Oh, no.
Okay, so now here, I believe the play is to confidently cast Indomitable on Leyline Binding.
Yeah. Can you cast it for 0? Aw.
Can you cast it for 0?
You just can, right?
Yeah, you can. So, I guess I'm gonna once again sideboard in this manner.
Yeah.
And what did we do last time? We cut like this and 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 the Blood Crypt. Yeah.
Wait, I think we cut an Archon and we left in 1 Prismari command.
Oh, that's reasonable. I mean, creativity, our Leyland Binding is just a play that only appears to... Man, okay, I admit that if we go 1 form, this definitely will really impact my opinion of it.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't put this one on the YouTube channel.
Wow. Greg, we are men of honor. Just because we have a bad result, the people need to know that anyone can lose, even me.
The good news is we have 2 streams about us winning tournaments. So that's pretty nice. They'll know that we win tournaments.
Okay, I guess. Right?
Type to 2-3 and lock it in for NRG champs.
I mean, how can I not play NRG champs by 2-3? Wow, see, Todd gets it.
Anger is better than Brotherhood. We literally have cast it once, and it would have been way worse if it was Brotherhood's end.
Well, when you say way worse, I mean, we did lose the game and would have lost the game either way. But it also would have been worse, yeah.
Way worse. Because we controlled a Planeswalker.
This makes... Oh my god.
This makes me want to get creative with registering any other modern deck.
Okay, so I guess I should kill this.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I think I should just fire it, right?
I think so.
I'm trying to remember which land I should fetch. Because I only have 3... I want the 4th type.
Wait, I want to fetch Basic Mountain.
You don't care about making land binding cost 2? Oh no, because this will make it cost 2 next turn.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I like Base Mountain. Oh, I'm afraid, Zach, I'm gonna have to report you to the judge staff, and you will get DQ'd.
Ooh.
So now that I have this public record, yeah, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Don't worry though, I won't. I promise that I won't DQ you unless you're paired against me and Jesse at any point in the tournament. That seems like a very fair deal. Well, see, I think Murktide is worse Breach, so I don't really want to play Murktide. I mean, I think it's a fine deck. I don't really know what it's better against than Breach. Like, I can't name a single deck, is my objection to Murktide.
That's 1 down, 14 more to go.
Roiling Vortex, huh? So this is the card that prevents life gain. I predict we should just kill that, is what I think we should do.
Okay.
I mean, it means leaving the Eidolon. Well, maybe that's just crazy.
I kind of just want to kill the Eidolon. But...
Yeah. Well, like, okay, I guess one question is, like, are we going to go for it next turn? I guess we probably aren't. Because going for on 1 is just, like, asking for trouble.
Yeah.
So I guess if we're not going for next turn, then we're just at 18 and we can just hit the Eidolon and wait. It's probably true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you.
Blackmail is just another word for Zoe facts.
Stifle, I don't think I agree with literally any of those 3 claims. Maybe I agree with Titan. Although again, I think comboing Titan is just pretty good. You just kill them.
Wait! I don't want to.
Oh wait, you don't want to make a dwarf yet?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess there's no reason to. Yeah, you're right. I apologize. You were right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Breach is clearly favored against Murktide. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion, but I do think it's true. Mostly I just think the card Breach is a very good value card, and the land is a very good value card. So, what do you call it? Saga is a very good value card, and it's just a game about value. And the card Murktide is pretty mid, because like you're still a fairy deck, so that's sort of my opinion.
Big news.
So now we get to resolve our creativity.
Correct. Do we want to try and find an untapped land so we can do it for more?
I think we should. It's like pretty good if we do, right?
Yeah. Just discard Bolt Creativity.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't. I mean, this is just our turn, right? This is our time to shine. Cool. Let's do it for 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can attack with this first, actually.
Oh yeah, that does seem like all upside.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason not to do it. Okay, let's name red.
I think that's a good idea. Can we still cast red spells?
I believe that is not a problem, but yes, we can.
But we would be a little unable to gain life.
I don't know. I don't think I feel the same way Jesse feels about this matchup, but I could be wrong. Like I really think it just comes down to like I don't see what advantage Murktide has in the matchup. Like both players have many of the same cards, and then the cards that they like differ on, I think Breach is extremely fucked up, and Blood Moon is okay. And if they don't have Blood Moon, your Sagas crush them, and like I don't know, they have a lot of problems. I think we mulligan this.
Yeah, I don't think it's very good.
This I'm more interested in.
I think this is better than 5.
I mean, certainly pilot skill is relevant, but yeah. Anyway, this is debate that doesn't really matter at all right now. I'm gonna just play this Triumph, I think.
I agree.
Okay. But yeah. Stable, I think I agree that Murktide is better than Breach against Titan because Blood was insane there.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Ouch. I was wondering if they had Bolt, why they didn't play it last turn. I guess that's a good reason.
Yeah, it is a good reason. But I still think this kind of implies their draw is not very good, which is obviously a good-ish sign for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I will pretty much fluster anything that moves.
Does that move?
Well, I can't fluster it.
I know.
So I can't really fire this because they'll just cast any spell. Should I ice it?
Again, I think no, because you have to get a like that. You're gonna take 2 to do.
What do you mean?
That.
I can get a basic mountain. I have a Catcher Triumph.
Oh.
I kind of think I should ice it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's ice it.
Like, basically, I just want to spend our mana this turn doing something, and this is basically gaining 2-ish life.
Yeah, but I guess now we're gonna have to get an untapped land to play.
Oh, that's true. We are like expending our mountain.
Yeah.
Maybe this is wrong. I don't know. But I like this. If I wanted to debate, I would have joined the debate team and not the anime club. Wow, that's quite the quote, Zoe. Are you aware that you joined the Magic the Gathering group of people? And that debating things is more or less all we do all the time?
That is true. Okay, now I want to bolt and play a tap land.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, it's a little awkward to lay our loop, but it seems right.
Yeah.
I mean, when am I supposed to bolt is the next question.
I think in our turn.
Really? Because if I say go, do you think they're going to do nothing on our end step? I'm hoping they do something and I respond.
Okay. They might sack their Islet.
Yeah, I think they're going to do something. Like, if they waste their 2 mana, I guess they got me. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Alright, great. I have a response.
Nice.
Also, I have another response.
Nice.
Also, just so the chat knows, this is completely irrelevant, but it's true. If they had Mutagenic in response there, I could have flustered counting the Mutagenic and the Boros Charm.
Whoa, that's true! Wow, we have so many life points?
Yeah, I think not bolting and waiting for them to act was, like, obviously right. I just think there's no shot they do nothing.
Yeah.
It just seems like that's insane.
Yeah. You're right. Ouch. If only Burn played Mutagenic. Ouch. They're dealing us so much direct damage. Hey, Manic Mullet, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow.
I guess this is what I should get.
That makes sense for,
Makes the bindings cost 1, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and allows us to cast the bindings.
Okay, well, it's a classic burn situation.
Yep.
I mean, I guess the one issue is we do need to actually draw a card that does anything.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, it is what it is. As Jesse would say.
As Jesse wouldn't say, actually.
Yeah, as Jesse wouldn't say.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, there legit have been lists of burn that play mutagenic in Magic history. I don't think they were ever particularly popular or ever particularly good, but it has literally happened.
Famously, in fact.
Okay, what land do you think we should keep? Fetch or Garden? I sort of think it should be Garden.
I agree.
Okay. Well, these sure are some cards we got.
Yeah.
I guess I can cycle this main phase. Well, actually, this will attack first.
Yeah.
So, as far as attacks go, they have a lot of haste creatures. We do have bolts. The question is, this should attack clearly. The question is, should this go in?
I think no.
It seems like their life total doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to cycle this.
Yep. A show of strength.
Our opponent sees tapping mana is like, oh no, it's creativity. No, it's of course cycle. Okay, well this is definitely good. I'm just gonna play Besage as a land, I think.
Do you want to play tapped Sacred Foundry?
Well, I can cast command this turn.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
So I think just playing Besage do that is worth it.
Yep.
Like I get that if they play the thing, then so be it.
Yep.
Okay, well that's not the greatest of signs for us. I don't know, maybe their hand's a land and they draw a land or creature. You know, is that really too much to ask? Okay, well that is kind of I mean, honestly, what could they possibly have? Alright, well, I guess I have to loot treasure and find Fluster, yeah. Make a treasure loot. Target us. Blue 1, red, yeah. I can also find Spell Pierce. I guess I have some outs. Alright, well, we're defeating the Arena of Ideas.
I think we've been, like, crushed in the Arena of Ideas.
Do you think our next card was a Fluster? Wow, we were really gonna lose this game.
Wow, yeah.
Well, we sure did go 1-4 in a league with creativity. Yeah, I don't love this deck.
Yeah.
I would like to say.
Look, we're supposed to be being systematic here, so what we're doing is supposed to align with the data. And the data says this deck wins a lot. So
well, the data does say that. When Karsten takes modern data, it does generally suggest this deck wins a lot. I mean, yeah, I think you're probably right the burn matchup is bad.
Yeah.
Zoe, and I do think no one is going to play burn at champs, and I still do think the deck is good against control, which I expect a bunch of people to play at champs.
Right. Specifically
those whose names start with Z and those whose names start with R. I won't name any names, though.
Yeah.
But it might be too bad in general. We'll see.
But if you're looking to get on level 1, I hear Andrew's locked into place creativity, so you probably want to beat Andrew, so I would suggest burn.
Yeah, I was of course talking about no to control players, so we
okay, wait, important question. Is it still theoretically possible for me to qualify for the Energy Champs?
Yes, you should book a flight to Louisville.
And
if you win the tournament.
If I win the tournament, I can qualify?
Yes.
What format is Louisville?
It's modern. Good luck.
No! I thought you would say Pioneer. Okay, I've decided it is theoretically impossible for me to come to Louisville. Though getting wrecked with you all after I 0-4 drop the tournament does sound fun.
Sunday's Pioneer deck. You can play that.
I've never won a tournament in my life. I've won like 2 in the last month.
He did win, notably, a Black Lotus very recently.
Well, and I won an RCQ last weekend.
All right.
Dude, I definitely have never won a modern tournament in my life. I think my modern lifetime record is under 500. Yeah, if I win the tournament, if I win Louisville, I will buy you cocktails.
That sounds like a very fair deal for everyone involved. Anyway, this is all nonsense.
Yeah.
I think we're about all set here.
Yeah. Wait, what, do you have feelings on this person?
You can raid them if you want.
Okay. I met them once and they were super nice.
That's fine.
And they're in the MPL. Okay, we're gonna raid Chris Botello, who I met once at a tournament and they were super nice.
That is a goodish reason to raid someone, as it were. I mean, certainly we've raided people for worse reasons than that.
Yeah.
But in general, yeah, I hope you enjoyed our creativity stream chat. We determined Pioneer creativity is certainly better than modern creativity.
Raid you? Wait, you're not actually streaming, are you, Jesse?
No, Jesse's trolling.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're streaming, we'll obviously raid you. But yeah, no, I played him in the Vegas tournament that was last year, the limited one.
Oh yeah.
I played him in like round 1, and then we we ended up running to each other a bunch and like chatted a bunch, and I learned like many rounds later that he was in the MPL, and I was like, oh well, I just like beat this person, and turned out he was in the MPL. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Chris Botello, so tell him we said hi from SystemMagic. Looks like he's playing some Brothers War Sealed, which sounds really, really fun to watch. But yeah, until then, thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. for some Brothers War draft, so tune in then. Yeah, but until then, thanks so much for watching, and SystemMagic out!